Hello, everybody, and welcome to Let's Go Elks, brought to you tonight from the Round Valley Dome. I am so excited to be back in this building. I don't know about you fellas. Tonight I am joined by none other than Dan the Truth Muth.
Hey, everybody.
And our good friend on the stats board, Steven Pena.
Good to see everybody.
Hey, this ought to be a great game.
Yes, I am looking forward to this game.
Homecoming in the Dome. Dome coming, I've heard it called.
Yes.
If you're not excited about that, I don't know what gets you out of bed in the morning.
Well, you know, the night air is starting to get just chilly enough to where Dome appreciation is back in effect.
But if you're in town, you can get down here. It's really nice down here tonight.
Yeah, I'd say it's a balmy, 70 degrees?
Yep.
No wind. The field's going to carry from north to south. So I'm looking forward to a great football game. I'm seeing some size on Safford. There's some hosses down there. But I am a little confused. If you are from Safford and you are on the chat, hit us up and let us know you're out there, because we're going to need to get some information from you on players and numbers. I counted 21 players. Is that right, guys?
Yeah, I counted them too. Unless there are a few in the locker room, but yeah, not many more than that.
I mean, this is probably the first time in a very long time where our sideline will actually be deeper than our opponent, which does not happen very often. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but it has been a while since our bench has been deeper than our opponents. So
Yes.
Not an advantage we typically get to enjoy.
No.
But hey, we get used to it. We live, we learn. We do what we can with what we got.
And it is homecoming.
Oh, homecoming. I like it. I love it.
Been a good week. Not too many distractions.
Not too many. It feels
really
like every night there's been something going on.
But one night was the bonfire on Tuesday night. Monday was nothing because it was fall break. Wednesday was just like a volleyball game or something. So it was normal stuff that was going on other than Tuesday, and so it wasn't quite as crazy as some homecoming weeks are.
Well, volleyball hosted, was it Hopi on Tuesday?
Yes.
So there was that.
But that and then the bonfire.
Yeah.
So, that was all contained in one night. Wednesday was something normal that they, nothing out of the ordinary. And so it was a little bit better.
So
dance tomorrow night.
I know who the float winner was this year, but I don't know if that's been announced officially yet. So there will be no spoiler alert.
Okay.
But I know who it is.
I think it was me and the other two people that were in the lead truck. I think we were the float winner.
I was at work, so I didn't get to see any of it.
I mean, we had antlers in hair, antlers cut into hair, and a whole lot of gold.
I love gold. I'm not tipping my hand.
So
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I think you're denying that I won. That
I
our
can neither
truck
confirm
won.
nor deny.
Yeah, what's your serial number by chance?
Hey, we need to get a shot. I've got antlers cut into my head.
Here we go, crew cam. Let's check it out. Oh,
I'm
my
leaning
goodness.
way back.
I know. You can almost see it.
And an RV in the back.
Oh, he does have an RV
Oh my
back
goodness. Hey, that's some impressive hair art.
Somebody told me that's
Who
called
hooked you
commitment.
up? Is that a Andrea cut or is
No,
that a
that is-
Daniel cut?
That is actually somebody from the other side of the mountain that I go to occasionally.
Ooh, for special occasions.
Yeah, because I know they're really good at hair fades and things, skin fades and things like that. So
But what happened to Mr. Black and Gold?
it was only as a gold out yesterday, so it was no black and gold. So I was all gold all the way across. Other than my antlers were painted black, but everything else was gold from the bottom to the top.
Because I've seen you in the whole half
and
black,
half.
half gold.
Do I have a pin? Luckily, Dan is a professional.
Yes.
I've got a lot of pockets, and every one of them has something in it.
I actually do have pens in my backpack behind me.
Well, that's the utilitarian use of bib overalls. See, I got a pencil on this side, had a pen on this side.
Do you have any gum?
Gum? No.
How about hard candy with lint on it?
Altoids. I will accept Altoids.
No, I don't have Altoids. What I do
Are
have,
Altoids even a thing anymore? Because that was really big when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I feel like Altoid stock is way down.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Yeah.
I used to carry a little jar of Mentos. You know,
Ooh.
the Mentos gum.
I do love a good Mentos.
Yeah.
But I got to the point where I was eating 2 pieces of gum at a time. You know, so I think I had a Mentos problem.
Hey, if it's not interfering with things, you ain't got no problem at all.
Okay, David Hill has joined us. And I'm wondering if that is the David Hill that I remember from high school.
I would guess.
His profile picture is about the size of a pinhead.
I'd guess
on my
it's him
phone.
since he's got a nephew playing.
Oh, that would make sense.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of this game, Steven, should we take a look at your keys to success? I have to switch over screens. I was not nearly prepared production-wise enough for that segue, but I am ready now.
Yeah, some keys we talked about. This based on last week a little bit. Number 1, no turnovers. Limit turnovers and start fast. We started fast last week. Then we kind of let off the gas a little bit. Turnovers kind of turned momentum a little bit. Keep our attack balanced on offense, and strong special teams performance. That proved critical last week. Having injuries that proved critical with extra points and things like that. Defensively, control that line of scrimmage. Dominate that line of scrimmage, shut down the running game, put pressure on the quarterback when they go to pass the ball, force turnovers on defense, and their quarterback is really athletic. One of the games I watched, some of their biggest plays were broken plays. Him scrambling, opening up on a short run and missed tackle and going long. So contain the quarterback scramble and rescue plays. We do that, and we do these things, even half these things, and we'll be in really good shape, especially on the defensive side.
All right. I'm going to start right here. 1 and 2, feels like every week.
Yes.
No turnovers. That's a given.
Yeah.
Starting fast, always a concern. It feels like in years past, Round Valley tended to be more of a second-half team than a first-half team.
And even early in the season.
This season we had that problem for sure. I'm going to go to number 4. Speaking of strong special teams, I hear we have a new kicker tonight.
Yes. So Watley has been sick on and off this week. And so Almador has been borrowed from the soccer team. And I saw him warming up, and also Jeffrey Cochran doing a lot of kicks. So I'm not sure who they'll go to tonight. But Cochran was hitting some 35, 40-yard field goals, pretty strong, right before they went into the locker room to come out as a team. So I think we're in pretty good shape. One of the things that didn't affect the scoreboard directly, but hopefully we can get a deep kickoffs. We were too many short kickoffs last week, and that helps the field position for them starting off, obviously. And so see how things go.
All right, sounds good to me. Balanced attack, between that pass and that run. I like a lot of what I saw last week. I think we've had a pretty good job of balancing that. Unfortunately, once we got behind, that kind of threw that out the window. But hopefully we won't be in that situation this week.
Yes.
So watching from home.
Okay, let's hear it.
I did not travel last week. There was a couple observations I made defensively that I looked at and said, that might be a point of emphasis in the week coming up for practice. And that was, and Stephen and I were talking about this earlier, defensive ends. Not maintaining the outside contain, flying in there with their head down.
Going inside.
And then the back would pop out and get around them, and then there's nobody out there until the corner came up or the safety came over.
And more on the pass plays, even letting that quarterback get wide by a few extra more seconds to throw deep. Because, like me and one of the coaches were talking this week, I don't care if you're Deion Sanders. If you have to cover for 6-7 seconds, you're in trouble.
Yes.
That's going to be tough.
The other thing I noticed was our defensive linemen are playing defense. They're playing defense like they're on offense. It seemed like there were points in the game where they were more focused on engaging with the offensive linemen than they were in exploiting the gaps and disrupting the offensive line and disrupting the offense as a whole. And the front four, their job is to make the offensive line collapse on itself. They need to be disruptive, but that doesn't mean that they're there to block. They need to hit gaps. They need to do their coverage with their head up, always looking for the ball.
On a positive note, though, with that defense line, we had more sacks last week than we did have all season combined.
Yes.
And because we really did disrupt. We had a few breakdowns. There were a few plays where we had breakdowns that they took advantage of. But overall, we really, really did what we wanted to do with that defensive line last week.
Well, we were very effective at shutting down the run.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, my point was when they didn't engage with the offensive linemen, when they were exploiting the gaps, yes, absolutely disruptive. But you could tell there were some points in the game, I don't know if it was tired kicking in or just confusion, but it seemed like when Payson would have those big bust-out plays, our front four on the defense were getting contained somehow, some way.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was just an outstanding effort on Payson's offense or if our front defensive four maybe didn't know how to read what they were doing and maybe got a little confused inside. So
going back to Ethan's point as well, though, stat-wise, 21 running, somewhere around 21 rushing plays, 20 yards rushing.
Yeah.
We held them to less than 1 yard per carry overall last week. Their big plays on offense were breakout pass plays, and then they punched in short. We gave them a short field. We fumbled on the 8-yard line.
I was about to say, that turnover, I mean, that's what really got them back in the game.
Yes. Yeah.
They had nothing going on before that.
Yeah, we don't give that up.
Did they have any sort of sustained drive, 2-3 first downs? No, I don't think so.
No.
No, it didn't.
It was that play, that situation, and then a couple of long pass plays that put them in scoring position.
Well, it's definitely a game where the performance is not reflected in the score.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
You can definitely draw that conclusion. I mean, we just came up short with points, but, I mean, overall performance, I would give it a high B.
Yeah.
Maybe an A, maybe.
I'd say I would be a little bit less positive. I'd say low B because defensive overall, we made some poor decisions. Other than Thatcher, we haven't given up a game like that defensively, really. I mean, Post Butte was a solid team. They scored that many, but I didn't feel like I felt like that was a pretty evenly matched, played game, and the Payson game to a man, they just felt like we left that one out there. That was everybody felt just a bad feeling with that game, how it ended, and they felt they should have won that going away, and they made some couple of poor plays that turned the tide the other way.
Well, you come off of Sholo. Sholo was a huge win.
Yep. Right?
You come off of Sholo, you go to Payson, and there might have been, you could chalk that up to maybe a little bit of a letdown because it's hard to keep those highs consistent. You'd like everything to be on an even keel, but sometimes you get that ebb and you get the highs and the lows.
And honestly, when you're looking at the film of the two teams, Sholo looks better overall than Payson. And the boys felt that, hey, we come out, we play a solid game, we should control this ball game. And just a few plays got away from them, and it turned the tide. Because really, like Ethan was saying, they didn't drive on us all night long. Just a big play here, big play there, and then punched in from the 3-yard line or whatever.
Well, and it is not easy to beat Payson in Payson.
Oh, no. We were talking about that
They
earlier.
definitely have that 13th man or
It's
12th man out there.
Well, it's the lights. One thing, it just feels like a dark field.
Well, the lights are low, and they point down at the grass.
And the corners of the field, it's like you're playing with one light on, and it's horrible. Yeah, I've never liked playing there. It's not been a good experience for Round Valley. Even in games that we won, it was just a scramble fight.
Yep. Looks like we have a presentation.
Round Valley Rodeo being honored, Rodeo Queens.
You might recognize Roxanne as the previous owner of Reed's Motor Lodge, founder of the Round Valley Fine Arts Association, creator of the White Mountain Historical Society, volunteer for the Chamber of Commerce, and a leader helping in our community. What you might not know is that she was an actress in the movie Junior Bonner, starring Steve McQueen and many other commercials. She was crowned Arizona Junior Miss Pageant, second runner-up in America's Junior Miss Pageant. She worked right here for the Round Valley Unified School District as a teacher, teaching English, theater, dance, and helping others in the auditorium with the plays, specifically Little Abner. What brings us here tonight is to honor Roxanne this evening. She was crowned Round Valley Rodeo Queen in 1962.
Honoring Miss Roxanne Knight, Rodeo Queen 1962.
That was alive in 1962. Is that what's going on? Okay. Roxanne volunteered to speak and mentor the rodeo queens that you see on the field right now. As they rode horseback and as they participated in the 4th of July. Needless to say, the girls fell in love with Roxanne. After the girls heard that a few years back, Roxanne lost her local fire, where she lost her prize, Round Valley Rodeo 1962 Queen Buckle. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Royalty Court would like to present Roxanne with a new one tonight. Once a queen, always a queen. Ladies and gentlemen, Roxanne Knight, Alex McBride, and Levi Kitchens.
Just make sure you heard that. The current Royalty Court presented Roxanne Knight with a replacement buckle of hers that was destroyed in a fire years ago.
Charlotte Lefevre and your Round Valley Rodeo Queen, Mary Indians. Every year, the Round Valley Rodeo Junior hosts a barrel race at the Apache County Fair that we call our Special Friends Barrel Race. This barrel race is we invite anybody with any kind of special needs to come rodeo with us in the arena. Charlotte is one of our participants that rodeos with us and has a really good time.
So
This year,
I apologize. I am having some problems with my video switcher. I don't know what's going on. Trying to give you the on-field action, but it is just not working all of a sudden.
Participates with them in everything that they do. We would like to present her champion buckle from that barrel race. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Special Princess, Charlotte Lefevre. Once again, a big round of applause for the Round Valley Rodeo Royalty Program. Thank you, ladies.
Also tonight, they'll be doing a 50-50 raffle here for proceeds going to Trex Merrill, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So hopefully they'll be able to raise money for that young man and the health issues he's dealing with. Daniel and Darren and the other gentlemen, they've really put in a lot of effort to get this field back in playable condition. Great job with those gentlemen.
Yes. Sorry, I'm back. What did I miss?
Well, we just gave some props to the Dome crew for getting the field up and ready.
Oh, yes. Fantastic job. Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to back that off.
There's 5 names. I can only remember 4, so I'm not going to call any of them out by name.
Daniel and crew.
Daniel and crew. Okay.
Darren Shumway.
I'd say Darren.
I believe Kevin. I can't remember all their names either.
I know. That's why I felt bad. I knew I was going to leave somebody out. Oh, my goodness. So apparently my video switcher tried burning down, but I fixed it. So hopefully that's not an issue anymore.
Okay. Wes working the crowd tonight. Oh, wow. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, Wes is getting everybody rowdy tonight. Here come the Elks.
Oh, homecoming games.
And I see the cheerleaders are wearing the travel jerseys.
I like it.
Oh. It's football time.
Nothing like football on a Friday night.
No.
It's football time.
Put you in a good mood.
Football in the Dome, it's how it's meant to be played, wasn't it?
We are so spoiled. We are just spoiled.
Diana Elmer watching from Forest Service Road 276 out hunting. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Round Valley Choir performing the national anthem. Have 3 football players out there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to kick off, we've got about a minute before kickoff, so get your snacks ready and get comfortable because we're about to have some football. And hey, while you're watching the game, if you've seen the posts from Let's Go Elks on Facebook, lifting up our hometown heroes, think of somebody that you would like to lift up in that capacity as hometown hero, and hit us up in the chat in YouTube and let us know who you think should be the next hometown hero.
Captains getting ready to go out tonight. We've got Connor Luker, Stanton Wilson, Ryan Pena, and Wyatt Hetrick. First time this year we've had 4 seniors as captains for the game.
Well, 2 linemen, 2 backs. I love the balance.
Yep.
We have a balanced set when it comes to the captains like that.
Maybe that will transfer over to our play selection, keep it nice and balanced. What a segue, wasn't that?
The chef? Did I hear him correctly?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, because the chef's the
oven mitt.
oven mitt.
Oh,
Yeah, it took me a second to catch that.
Yeah, that's a little too cerebral. I think we'll just stick with oven mitt.
yeah.
Safford, we've got.
Thought that was a, mistaken Kansas City issue.
I am struggling reading that
All right,
program.
gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game. Brian Chance. Steve is over there. Scott and Quentin. Sportsmanship, fellas. Main and focus tonight.
Have it. Do
Sportsmanship.
it.
Play hard within
Live
the
it,
rules.
learn it.
Okay.
Know it.
AIA is the heads. Trophy's the tails. Okay, loud enough for him and him to hear. What do you want? Tails is the call. Tails is.
Safford's going to defer.
Don Leon is the captain for
You want to
Safford.
flip this way?
41.
Yep, got it. Safford won the toss, deferred.
58.
Round Valley will receive.
So Bennett.
Good luck, gentlemen.
So it looks like Round Valley's going to play the slope here in the
Sanchez.
first quarter. Receive from the north end. So they will be moving from left to right on your radio dial or from left to right on your television screen.
I like it.
Cole Yantis was another one of their captains. Cole Yantis grew up here, played for Round Valley up through about the 8th grade. Now there for Safford.
Oh, welcome back to the Dome.
Yeah. Did you see as Safford was coming together after the captain's meeting? About 3 of them tumbled over the top of each other. Hope they came out injury-free.
Oh, sorry about that. I looked away for 2 seconds, and then that camera turned into a rocket ship.
All right, so Round Valley's receiving team is getting lined out by Coach Hamblin, I believe, as they take the field.
Ray Hamblin in there.
All right, so
Safford did kick it deep to Morency. I really hope they keep that going.
So
with
I'm
Brett
gonna-
and Walker out, we've got Crick back deep this tonight.
So what do you guys think about the NFL kicking?
I kind of like it. It's opened up at the NFL level, it's opened up the return game.
Yeah, well, when everyone can just kick it 10 yards out of the back of the end zone, it
Yes.
kind of ruins
Yeah.
kickoffs.
I can actually see them backing up the kick spot next year, so it'll help it even more.
Okay, number 11 to kick for Safford, and the ball is up. And it will be fielded by
Crick,
Crick.
6-yard line.
Evades a tackle. The 20 gets rolled up about the 23, 24.
That's 29.
Oh, it is a 29.
That is
Yeah.
a pink towel, not a flag. Okay, once it hits October, you never know with these refs. Sometimes they could be pink.
I tried to use my binoculars, so all I could see was the hash marks. I couldn't tell the yardage. So I'm calling 23, and it's 29.
23-yard return, though. You're right on that part of it.
All right, yeah.
Excellent return. I heard on good authority that they were trying to not get it to number 12 on the kickoff.
Oh,
Luker on the keeper.
Good for about 6 from where I'm sitting.
yeah, a little bit of trickeration. The 31 for Safford was going to bite on the pitch man and realized, nope, ball's inside.
Okay, Mr. Muth, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes,
Who is number 12 for Round Valley?
number 12.
Yes.
I don't know. I might have to look at my. That's not right.
Is that Crick or Finch?
Number 12 is Brody Crick.
There we go. Speaking of which, big game.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you guys going to do that to me now?
No.
Is that what I just picked up on what you just did?
Yeah, he was being a meanie, nana-neener head. and
Yeah, so I'm
I was trying
already
to stay out of it.
already
personally.
I'm getting bullied. We're not a minute into this football game and I'm already getting
Hey.
bullied.
You guys don't let up on certain things that I say through the years, so I just figure I'll dish it back a little bit now and then.
All right, I need somebody to come to my defense in the chat. This is not right. Oh, Luker with a huge hole. I mean, that looked like the Red Sea parting out there. And a shoestring saving. I mean, that was a shoestring tackle. Had that not been made, I think he probably would have been to the house.
Yep, 11-yard gain. Great start for Round Valley. See if they can keep it up.
So definitely controlling the line of scrimmage, making some great blocks up front. Offensive line is feeling it tonight.
Pena at center.
Crick is going to get across the 30 down to about the 29, maybe 29 and a half. I mean, now just explosive running through he had a great hole. Round Valley really being productive between the tackles tonight.
Yeah, 10-yard gain. Averaging about 8.5 yards a carry. Do that all night long. Cochran in motion.
Yeah,
Illegal
and procedure.
procedure.
Do we
Dead
have
ball. False start, 50. Still first down.
Joel Brown moving.
Well, okay. We'll go with that.
Luker keeping
Hole
it
up
again.
front again between the I mean, he's running in that guard tackle gap and just getting 5-6 yards at a carry.
Another 10. You got
Well,
another 10-yard
oh,
gain.
that's right, because with the 5-yard,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, if he does that all night.
We'll take a first down per carry, you know.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 with the penalty. Crick with the carry. He'll get across the 20 to 15. So, yeah, and there's his first down. So, I mean, he's picking it up 6-8 yards at a time.
Another 10 on that carry. 9, maybe 9.
So Round Valley just marching down the field. I mean, remember, this whole thing started on their own 29-yard line. Logan's going to bounce outside.
That is Gavin Pettit. That was Gavin Pettit.
Was it?
Yes, 32.
Oh, I thought it was 22. Sorry.
So easy to. We're used to if it being. That makes me adjust my stat sheet. I wasn't expecting him to carry the ball. Loss of 1.
Well, you know, you're getting in that point of the season where you want to start protecting people because guys are getting banged up as the season goes along.
Build a little depth, you know.
Crick is going to cross inside the 10-yard line. Again with a huge hole up front.
6-yard gain. Seven.
At this point, and I realize, you know, we're early in the first quarter, but it looks like to me that Round Valley is beating Safford off the ball.
Yes, very much so.
And basically controlling the line of scrimmage. Key block, Crick is going to get back to the line of scrimmage and gain maybe 1 or 2 before they blow it dead.
That side judge over there has it marked about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, well,
right on the 18-meter line for the soccer. So a 3-yard gain given to Crick.
So this is the first 4th down Round Valley's had so far.
Nice.
And yeah,
first
he's going to get the first down again by a yard. So that puts him about the, 4-yard line?
Yes, 4-yard gain. Another first down. Great job up front on that big conversion there. That was the first, 3rd, or 4th down we've had this drive. That's how well we've moved the ball. We've been getting first down on 1 or 2 plays.
Yeah, if this keeps up at this pace, you're going to have to make your spreadsheet bigger.
Yeah, I'm going to have to add some lines here. Oh, he fumbled. Oh.
Fumbled into the end zone, and the hog falls on it.
Which one?
So that's Connor with your first Trail Riders touchdown. And I'm going to have to apologize to our first quarter sponsor, Treadmasters.
Let's see who.
I think it was
falls on
78. I think it was 78 that recovered the fumble. Nope, 32.
22.
22. J.J. Logan.
J.J. Logan.
With the fumble recovery in the end zone.
Yeah.
Now the question is, did Luker cross the plane before he fumbled?
No.
He did not.
No.
Kick is up. It's low, but it's good.
No. Wide right.
Was it wide right?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, all right. So my eyes aren't as good as I thought they were. That's okay. Round Valley's up 6-0 with 5:51 left here in the first quarter. Hometown crowds on their feet as we enjoy the fight song. Give you a little bit of that tonight. Coach Hamlin getting the special teams together, lining them out as Safford gets set to receive. We got number 12, and I believe that's 35. No, 12 and 15 back deep. 11 is in the middle. Nope, 41. Wow, I'm just not doing well with the numbers tonight.
You're even wearing your glasses, so I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I take my glasses off, read the binoculars, and then I can't read the roster. So I'm making decisions here. And so far I'm failing miserably. Kicking from the hash. Kick is up.
Yep.
It's going to hit at the 10. It's going to be fielded at the 5. And he's got nowhere to go. He gets to the 10. So he gets about to the 16 after key tackles missed at the 3-yard line, and we do have a flag, I believe.
During the return, personal foul, blindside block number 4,
Yeah,
White.
I was going to.
Half the distance to goal, first down.
It's easy. That happens easily when they reverse field like that,
He had help in missing a tackle.
Yeah, so that's going to put him about the 8, half the distance.
Honestly, silly too, because
No, it's from the spot of the foul, so back to the 2-yard
line. Wow. Okay, so a big chance here for Round Valley's defense. This is the territory where your defense gets hungry for a safety.
Yes. Let's channel that energy.
Student section getting rowdy. The Safford's trying to change the call at the line of scrimmage. And
illegal procedure.
Yeah, the center can't get set and then stand up and change the line call.
Dead ball, false start.
Yeah, once you touch the ball, you got to hang on to it.
First down.
1-yard penalty there.
That's the first thing they teach you in center school.
Yes, it is. Now, you can be set and point, but you can't stand up and start redirecting the...
Yeah, you can point before you get on the ball.
Well, once the center touches, he's got it.
Barely.
So they get maybe half a yard?
So it's back to about the original spot.
Yeah, back to the 2. So Safford getting a little bit of breathing room, but I would not be comfortable or happy with that at this point. So Round Valley's defense is set. Looks like Mighty Mouse is at nose guard. I don't know what you guys have been calling him, but that's been my nickname for Mr. Tucker. Oh, he's going to get about 3 yards. He'll cross the 5.
Able to
Bounce
shake
out.
that first tackle. Ooh.
Yeah. So Safford getting some breathing room out to the 7, looks like.
Number 15 with the reception, that's Jason Tackle, and number 15, Mason Rona.
Safford's really having to work hard to get out. They want to get away from that end zone. Quarterback doesn't have any room to scramble, and now we've got encroachment. Yep, we've got encroachment on the defense.
Dead ball. Offsides lined up in the neutral zone. Black.
It'll be 3rd and 1.
Who lined up in the neutral zone?
I would guess they've got to be over. They'd be over the ball to be lined up in the neutral zone. So
He should be a yard short, so it should be 3rd down and 1.
yeah, that sign.
It's still 3rd down, Elks fans.
Wow, that's a short one, according to the line to gain. Quarterback's going to keep it. He gets hit hard, but he does reach the 15-yard line.
Number 8,
Yeah, that'll be their
Lane Hill on the tackle.
That'll be Safford's first down, their first down.
4.5 left to play in this Treadmasters first quarter. Again, sorry about some of the visuals. I can't get them to work. Every time I click on it, it just says not responding. So
We've got gremlins.
we do.
Oh,
Oh, almost lost the ball.
Great job.
yeah. I'm just going to
Luker.
I'm not going to tell you what's going on. I'm just going to make noises. So.
Ooh, ah. Wow.
Yeah.
Personally, I blame Steven because he did mention how easily everything went, how much extra time we had.
I was afraid.
Remember the look I gave you?
He did. He did.
It feels very justified now. I just want you to know that.
Okay. I'll take the blame. I'll take the hit.
You know, it's interesting how fast these quarters go by when both teams keep it on the ground.
Everybody went. That's false. That's traveling.
Dead ball.
Yeah.
False start. Still second down.
Miss Traveling is in the house tonight.
So apparently the tackles didn't talk to the guards about what the snap count was supposed to be.
I saw that more than once on film over the last couple of games.
Bulldogs coming up to the line of scrimmage. Oh, he's in the end zone. He's trying to throw the ball out. It's intercepted.
Intercepted. Oh,
Intercepted at the 25-yard line.
Jeffrey Cochran.
And there's a flag.
We're going to get a sideline warning.
Yep. Sideline warning, definitely.
In the excitement, we about ran over the official.
Yeah. So, despite all the
Result of the
noise,
play is an interception by Round Valley. Sideline warning, Round Valley. First down.
I called out an excitement warning. I don't think they were going to apologize for that one. They were so excited with that play.
So,
well, the
result of the
quarterback-
play is a 25-yard arm punt.
Yes.
yeah. Well, what's interesting is the quarterback was desperately trying to get into a position to throw the ball to avoid the safety and ends up throwing it to Cochran in coverage. So now Round Valley's on offense. Looker's back in shotgun. He's going to hand off to
Kyle Clark.
Kyle Clark. And Kyle Clark will get, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if Round Valley can get another Trail Riders touchdown in the Treadmasters first quarter.
Looker's back in shotgun. He's got I believe that's Mr. Crick back there with him.
Yes.
Luker is looking for Crick. Crick has it. He's inside the 15 to the 10.
Little wheel route out here to Crick.
Yeah, and he gets inside the 10 to the 9-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
17-yard gain.
That young man is having a great game tonight.
That was our first pass play of the night.
Luker's going to keep it, and he's going to get hit just about the 6-yard line. So he'll get a couple on that. Up 7-yard lines where they're marking it.
2-yard gain.
So Round Valley's basically just hanging on. I mean, Round Valley's controlling the line of scrimmage with little or no difficulty at all.
We've only had one play of neutral yardage or less.
Luker's going to keep, and he'll cut inside the 5.
Excellent shoestring tackle.
Yes.
Was that number 8?
Yeah.
My goodness. Just saved the score for the Bulldogs.
Well, everybody started focusing on Crick, and then it's like, oh, no, there's the ball.
3rd and 5, a minute 41 left in the Treadmaster first quarter. Round Valley up 6-0 over the Safford Bulldogs.
Time of possession, I believe, for this quarter would definitely have to be tipped towards Round Valley.
Yeah, about 9-2 right now.
Logan in motion. Crick with the carry.
Crick's got the carry. He's going to get
Oh, did he lose the ball?
No.
He just got.
Was free arm that was waving out there in the end?
Yeah.
Oh, scare me to death.
So I think he got to about the 2, maybe the 3-yard
Looks like
line.
they're marking it about 2.5.
Yeah.
Yep. 4th and 3, 4th and goal. I do a little RPO and hit Cochran right here over the middle.
Well, they're not getting in any kind of goal line defense. I think I'd just punch it right up the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, we have not had any trouble. Oh, wait a minute.
Timeout, Round Valley.
Yeah. Coaches want to discuss that one a little bit.
Timeout, Round Valley, before the snap.
Yeah, so with the timeout, I mean, let's talk strategery here because
Well, I wouldn't even do RPO. I would just do a straight play action, a little tight end pop action. Let them collapse on. Because, they're thinking it's either quarterback or running back coming at us up the middle right now. Run that little dive fake and then just pop it to Cochran over the top.
looking at how they're lined up with their defensive tackles out wide in a nose guard, they're setting themselves up for like a J trap,
Yeah.
a little trap in the middle, like a little 22 trap action, where you basically hit that inside gap with a pulling guard or a lead fullback block, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Or maybe even bring your Z around and up through the hole as a lead block.
Yeah.
And you're dancing into the end zone. Because right now we're controlling the middle.
Yeah.
And their backers are not playing up to seal those gaps and just sitting.
Yeah, we've been able to get to that next level several times.
Luker's going to throw him. There it is.
Play action.
Yep.
Interception to a Trail Riders touchdown. Cochran is having a night.
And Steven with the call.
Oh, the blinky lights. I love being back in the
He could
dome.
have thrown it to 4 different guys. There was open people everywhere right
They
there.
were expecting the run, weren't they?
Yeah, they
Round
were.
Valley fans, if you're in the chat, smash those emojis. Let us know what you think of the boys and how they're doing tonight. And also, check out our Facebook page. Look at our Hometown Heroes series and be thinking about somebody that you'd like to see as a hometown hero.
Oh.
And Luker will cross.
He's got it in the end zone.
Yep,
Conversion.
he made it.
Conversion for Luker.
as I talk over the play.
Yeah, that's all right. That puts our Round Valley Elks ahead of the Safford Bulldogs 14-0. 34 seconds left in this Treadmasters Tire and Lube first quarter. Thank you so much for being a sponsor. We're sorry we're having such visual problems tonight. They do it all. Tires, wheels, lift kits, oil changes. They'll do alignments, minor vehicle repairs. They'll do appointments. They'll do walk-ins. 928-333-3730. Treadmasters Tire and Lube.
So it is homecoming, so do we have any alumni in the chat? If you are an Round Valley alumni, let us know your year of graduation. If you're so inclined as to share that information with us. Round Valley's back to kick.
Traveling?
Well, that's going to be
Yeah.
offsides. 'Cause he stopped before he set to kick the ball.
Black, 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
New kicker, and
Not understanding the follow-through, I think.
who's coming off?
Yeah, he did. They're putting Cochran in. They're kicking it deep now. I
Yeah.
think they were going to use him to do that little pooch kick. And
Trying to keep up some momentum. What were we going for there?
yeah, little pop-up. I think trying to get that little pop-up that lands in the dead zone back here and maybe get a turnover there.
Yeah.
I appreciate the outside-the-box thinking, but the inexperience showed a little bit on that play.
Yes, yeah. Probably
Chase
a little
Wilkins.
nerves. Probably a little nerves.
Yeah, probably.
There it is.
Nice
15's going to
indeed.
field it at about the 15. He's looking for a hole, and he's going to get hit at the 30. And they
50.
will mark it ready for play at the 30-yard line. Chase Wilkins, class of 2005. Join us tonight. Tim Hill, class of 1990.
Mason Arona on the tackle.
David Hill, class of 88. I know that.
There you go, David Hill. Way to represent us.
Tyler Elmer, 05. Larius Elmer, 03. Oh, come on, guys. I know there's more of you out there. All right. Safford under center. Here's the snap. Up the middle, hands off to 31. And he's going to battle through for about 8-9 yards. So, and I think that hole was there because we stunted out of that lane.
And they guessed right.
7 seconds left. The Bulldogs trying to get one more play off. Number 19 under center, 2 in the backfield. 31 with the carry.
Tries it again, but this time no dice. Maybe a gain.
Great job, Mason Arona. He's been all over the field already early tonight.
So that'll be a gain of 3, and that will give Safford the first down on the 42-yard line as we flip the field. So,
And that will bring the end to the Treadmasters Tire and Lube first quarter, which means it is now the Arizona Choice Insurance second quarter. Hey, they will have a special message for you tonight. Attention Medicare beneficiaries. It's that time of year again. Medicare annual enrollment period is here October 15th to December 7th. You have the opportunity to review your Medicare options and make important changes for the upcoming year. This is more important than ever with the greatest changes to Medicare since 2006. Go down and see your friends at Arizona Choice Insurance. What?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Scholarship concert for the Round Valley Rodeo Royalty Program. Proceeds will go to the Round Valley High School graduates. Ladies off the field, we got football to play. Come on.
Yeah, you can't hang out there. All right.
Well, it was a nice QR code.
Hey, shout out to Buzz and Sandy Whiting, classes of 64 and 65. Thanks for joining us tonight. Bulldogs, he's under pressure. He's rolling out, and he's going to get hit. He gets maybe a yard after a lot of sideline to sideline running. A lot of effort.
He is dangerous on his feet. You are right, Steven.
He is so quick. Or you talk about the quarterback, yes.
Well, the quarterback, too. I mean, he got outside on that fast. You need a kid like Pettit to be bird dogging that all night.
Well, he had to chase him down because he was on containment that play, and he got outside quick.
Yeah. I think he caught us off guard. Hopefully,
well, Pettit came from this side. It was Finch on the other side.
There's holding. And, 15. 15 with Bulldogs with the huge hold, allowing the running back to turn the corner. And
let's check out that White Mountain Regional Medical Center instant replay.
Yeah, watch 15.
Oh, yeah, just wrapped him up and tackled him. I guess that's one way to block.
Yeah. Usually that will draw the penalty, especially when the back keys on that block and gets another 5-6 yards. Safford back to throw. He's under pressure. He's looking.
Tucker causing problems in the middle there.
Yep. So number 13 for Safford will make the 39-yard line.
Or the other 41.
Yeah, the other 41. Be looking for that all night tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, please help us be tough like
I got to take my.
tracks.
All right, I'm situated again. Sorry about that, guys. Safford under center, 31 up the
had
middle.
him in the backfield. Second effort's going to bring him out to the 33.
Yeah, about the 33. That kid runs downhill. He gets low, and he uses a lot of power. As Safford gets a first down on the, 33-yard line? Number 19 for Safford under center. Oh, we got some flinch going on.
Yep. So Tucker flinched a little bit, and they reacted to it. He didn't move across or anything to draw the encroachment. He flinched as well.
So that will back Safford up 5 yards, putting them on the 38. So they need 15 for the first down for the line to gain. He finds a receiver. He crosses 30, 25, 20, gets inside the 15 where he's brought down. Yeah, that Safford quarterback is dangerous on the edges.
Cochran with the tackle. Cochran with the tackle.
So that is, number 19 for Safford. What is that young man's name? Because he is definitely dangerous on the edges. Carlos Arbizo?
31 up the middle, going nowhere.
Yeah, this time he is hit and stopped.
Arona at the bottom of the pile again. Arona having a heck of a game so far.
So we're rolling. 14-0 here in the second quarter. Just under 9 minutes left to play in this quarter. Man, this game has flown by. It has absolutely flown by. Safford inside the red zone, sitting on Round Valley's 13-yard line. Arbizo is back in shotgun.
Oh, quarterback turned the wrong way.
Yeah, misdirection. He's brought down at the 20.
Kamari Earhart with a big tackle for a loss. 7-yard loss.
Yeah, so with a single back there with him, one went left and the quarterback turned right and oops. Now there's black shirts everywhere. So Round Valley dodging a bit of a bullet. Now we're back at 3rd and 15. Abrizo looking, he's rolling outside.
Pressure
this
in his
time
face.
no go. Yeah.
Almost another one.
Kyle
Deflected.
Clark with the pass defense You know, and that is a dangerous play. Anytime you throw back across the field when you're running one way, that you open yourself up for picks. Just missed. Great play there by Clark.
That wasn't Clark. That was Lane Hill. I had to pull out my glasses and look. I had number 8 on that. It was 8.
Ooh.
Lane Hill with that. And I think he wanted to pick 6, but
Well, a little bit outstretched. I mean, that would have been a great play.
there.
Pressure on
Quarterback's
the outside. Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Bulldog down.
So Round Valley playing some disciplined defense on that. They stayed home and gave him no lane to run in. Basically took all of his lanes away.
Gavin Pettit comes up and makes the tackle. Kind of looked like a steer wrestling takedown there.
Well, you notice Gavin stayed home
Yep.
and was waiting for him to commit. And as soon as he did, he got up in his face and brought him down. So now Round Valley's going to take over on their 21, call it 20 and a half. See if they can punch it in one more time before the end of the half. But they've been, I mean, time of possession-wise, Round Valley's basically controlled this game. Looker's back in shotgun. He's dropping back. He's looking. He's rolling out under pressure. He's going to tuck it and run. Takes a man on at the 25 where he's brought down.
I love it. I mean, he's all of 135, 40 pounds, and he just dropped the shoulder, and he thinks he's like 250 fullback.
Yeah.
And just takes these guys on.
I love
Yeah.
the receiver who's out there, and all of a sudden his corner just takes off running. He's like, oh, I'm open. He's waving, but he's already 2 yards up the field.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's why. Okay.
That's why.
So it looks like Round Valley's going to take a timeout. You got
Timeout.
Crick and Luker
Round
in the
Valley.
backfield. Let's see if that holds for the next play.
Second of the half.
I love watching Coach Baca's body language. He wasn't real happy having to call that timeout. You could tell by how he's walking out there like,
Yeah. Well, he's got, so that's their second. So Round Valley's got one timeout left. Safford has all 3. We're at 7:01 in the second quarter. And, guys, if you're coming in late, back the stream up because time is flying by.
Yeah.
So, I mean, both teams keeping it on the ground, relatively speaking, and it is just eating up the clock. Round Valley, in their time of possession, they've got to be over 10, 12 minutes.
I wish I kept that stat. Just eyeballing it, I'd say out of the 17 minutes we played that we've got 12 of it.
I would
Easy.
think so, at least 12. Yeah, David Hill chiming in on chat saying, yes, that was Lane. So Luker's back at shotgun. He's looking down the middle of the field. It's tipped.
Off a helmet and almost to another Elk receiver.
And you know what? Cochran
Was that helmet or hand on that?
It looked like a helmet. Here, we'll watch it again on our White Mountain Regional Center instant replay.
Cochran almost made the grab.
Yeah.
A little bit of a tip drill going on right there.
Ended up 2 guys in the same
that
spot.
was
Yeah, it was
hand.
off of a Bulldog helmet.
Yes. Bulldog helmet. I thought it was
Yes.
a Bulldog hand.
I thought it was a Bulldog
Was
hand.
it? Oh,
But it was a Bulldog touch the ball, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That is crazy. I thought Clarkin was going to run under that tip.
Luker's back in shotgun. He's going to keep it.
RPO.
caught
Come
it
up
but
short.
unable.
Oven Mitt's going to get about 2 on that reception.
Yeah.
So this is Round Valley's second or first fourth down?
Second, fourth down. No, third, fourth down. And first time we're going to punt.
Are we?
Yep. Johnny Madrid's out there. That means he's our deep snapper. So that's how you can tell. We're at least going to line up in a punt formation.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but we fixed the scoreboard and the lower third and the advertisers.
Delay of game.
Dead ball. Delay a game. Round Valley. Fourth down.
Yeah, now we're definitely going to kick.
Yeah. Maybe it's to set them up even more.
Maybe.
I love being back in the dome because I can hear the other team's coaching staff up here in the box with us, and I enjoy the commentary sometimes.
Now give me a headset. That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh, nice catch.
High snap, short kick. He's going to cross the 40 to the 35. Gets to about the 33 where he's brought down. Progress will take him to the 34, I guess.
23-yard punt.
Can I just say sometimes on defense, it's better to just wrap him up and take him down than murder him? We do a lot of that sometimes, and it leads to a lot of missed tackles.
Well, you know, with our size, we used to teach back in the olden days, if you can't bring him down, stand him up and let your teammates help you. Gang tackle. Why take the chance, you know?
I hear you.
Group effort. Running backs like it when all 11 of the defense put a hit on him, you know?
Makes him feel loved.
It does.
Oh, stood up.
So does
Speaking
that.
of love, Lane Hill putting a hit and standing the running back up.
Then
And then he had plenty of help to help him finish it.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, Sandy, I agree with you. Moving the scoreboard is a great thing.
Oh, were people enjoying the absolute full screen football action for a while?
Yeah, they were. Oh, there's
Containment.
great block by that on the outside here. I think this number 13 had a good job on our outside player here.
yeah, let's call that an extracurricular good job. He's a phenomenal blocker on the edges.
Hey,
no,
I'm giving him benefit of the doubt there.
No, there's
Yeah.
no benefit of the doubt. He's a phenomenal blocker on the edges.
Hey,
In fact, you could even say he holds the guy up so well that the running back can just run on by.
to be fair, after he had ran past them, he did put his hands up in the air as if he did nothing.
Hey, he is signaling touchdown.
Yeah, so why admit guilt if you're not guilty? 12's going to get
nice.
hit.
Sorry, that was just a funny hit.
Yeah, nice.
It was a
tackle
shoestring
there.
tackle where he somehow ended on his head.
Yeah, I think the slide with his helmet actually got him an extra half a yard.
They still lost one on the play.
Loss of one. Tackle for a loss there.
So now Safford marching. 19 under center. He's got 31 and 34 in the backfield.
Oh, my goodness.
66 Finch.
Yeah, I don't know why you jump up and keep running like you weren't tackled. But
Yeah. Ooh.
that's a loss of 5. So
Guy, I am having such a hard – I am listening to this coach up here, and it is the best.
So you've got 3rd and 15. Safford, 3rd down. I'm looking for him to swing out wide and try to connect with either 0 or 13, and he does. 13 picks up a block, but he
trips
gets
over the back of his own man's foot and goes down.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That was not the play he was looking for.
So he
Had
gave
it.
him a flat tire is what you're saying.
I feel so bad for him. I know I shouldn't because he's not on our team, but okay. To be fair, he turf monster got him, and then his recovery step was into his own man, and then he fell.
Well,
as Round Valley was converging on him.
To be
don't
fair,
forget about
but
that.
still, he lost his steam.
4th and 11.
Arbizo's looking.
Oh!
He connects.
He does,
Could've been
but it's
short.
short.
It's way short. So Round Valley's going to get the ball 1st and 10 from their 10.
Was that an 8-yard arm punt?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll take it.
Hey, I like the grit. You know what? Go for it. I mean, you're not going to kick. You're not going to kick with that kind of yardage, so why not try it?
First and 10 from the 10. See if we can go 90 yards in 3 minutes here.
You know, I used to get in trouble when I was doing the softball streams about, saying sacrifice grounder. So have you guys caught any heat about the arm punt thing? Or
No.
I doubt it would change my outlook on
Yeah.
it anyways.
Crick up the middle. He's got a hole.
Gee.
And he's going to bring it out to the 25. Again, the tackles and the guards on the left side just working that defensive line.
That run was so nice. I think I'm going to watch it twice.
Yeah, look at that hole. And then that lead block.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Heads-up play by that corner to turn around and run and catch it from behind.
Well, what opened that up was the tackle from the backside coming through the hole and getting into the second level. Oh.
Yeah, way to hurdle
Crick again.
to get that
Back to the line
yard?
of scrimmage.
Oh, they're not going to give him a
Give
yard?
him like a foot, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the road was blocked. He tried to jump the barricade, and nay was the call on
If
that.
it goes forward, he gets a yard in the stat book. So.
Oh,
That's
77
that's
pancake blocked it
that's out of
directly
the
into his
stat.
path.
That's actually out of the stat manual. So.
Oh. Yeah, Looker's going to pay for that, but he does get to just, inches short of the 31-yard line.
5-yard gain there by Luker.
He better protect himself if he's going to keep running like that.
Going empty.
He only knows one way move.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Cochran.
Cochran is one man to beat, and he did. Cochran in for the touchdown.
For a Trail Riders touchdown that is
we got
laundry on the field. All right, well, that's an issue. Now that's broken.
Yeah, and we know who that's against.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Well,
Illegal man downfield, 77 Black. Replay, third down.
Oh, tough penalty there. Tough call. So.
Yeah, let's see if we can see that in the.
I just thought that was such a quick play. How we had time to get downfield, but it is possible because we did do a little play action fake. Yeah, he's down.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
It's good penalty. Dang it.
Dang it.
Well, they called, but they didn't.
I can hear Haas yelling from here. That's unfortunate.
But they called it on 77. It wasn't 77.
Yeah, it was 77 on the replay. I just watched it.
Was it 77?
Yes, it was.
And now we've got a dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike Round Valley coach.
And things just went from bad to worse.
Just more yards, chance to put up more offensive stats.
Yeah, so now Round Valley definitely in double sticks at this point. Third down. And Safford's going to call timeout.
Timeout, Safford.
So obviously Round Valley's going to put together some kind of flood situation.
Third down and 25.
Yeah, my goodness.
Wow.
So you think they're going to put together some kind of flood and just bomb it downfield again?
I think we're going back to Cochran, honestly. They haven't really been able to guard him very well on that. Nobody has, honestly, that deep middle seam. He's been open all year.
Put Cochran on the left, put Crick on the right, and just throw the ball downfield and say, go get it.
Yeah, make the defense choose, who are we going to double, and then you've got Ovenmitt that's been catching with one hand.
Put him across the middle underneath in case Luker gets in trouble.
Mm-hmm. We're empty.
And, yeah, you've got pretty much the way we described it.
Yeah.
So let's see what. Stay out of the end zone. There it goes downfield. He's got Chris.
Oh!
Just off his hands.
Alba with the head pat. You know, that
Yeah,
over-the-shoulder throw,
That is tough.
that's a tough one to track.
Yeah.
Crick was looking for it just off the end of his hands. Do I sound muted?
Just a bit outside. Not to me, you
No,
don't.
no.
In my headset, it sounds like I'm talking through a sock.
How about now?
Yeah, still sounds like that.
Are you talking through a sock?
No,
Is it this?
I don't think
No.
so. Just
Nice.
nice punt to get it out of there to the 45. Zero's going to run to crosses 35 where he's hit, and he gets to about the 32.
Now progress to the 37.
Well, he was inside the 35, but they're gonna mark him at the 37. So that's a pretty good spot
Well, Dan, as a resident old person and someone who obviously needs some help with their eyes tonight, you're looking for a new plan? Arizona Choice Insurance can help you switch your current coverage, or if your plan is leaving the market, Arizona Choice Insurance is there to help. Their agents will personally guide you through the process, making it simple and stress-free.
Hardy, har.
I love you, Dan.
I know you.
I just would like that to be known. And I missed you.
It's good to be back. You don't know how good it is to be back.
Elks fans, during halftime, jump on that cellular device. Let your friends and family know to join the herd.
Breezel back in shotgun. He's got one back there with him. He's got two receivers left and right. He throws to number 3, and he's going to get down to about the 26.
Juke 2 Elks out of their socks and still only made 2 yards after the catch. Let's watch it again. White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Instant replay. Oh, that was a slip.
Timeout, Safford.
That was Mr. Hill putting his cleats in the ground and nothing happening.
Yeah, the field's a little wet tonight. They might have overwatered it.
Yeah.
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 Anybody
okay.
that remembers back in the day when Pete Slade would water the field before the game? So that's Safford's second timeout. So now Round Valley and Safford both with one timeout. We are down our last 30 seconds. Obviously, Safford's going to want to go into halftime with some kind of score. And it goes without saying that Round Valley wants to do everything they can to keep that from happening.
Nice little shot of the band. Thanks to the field crew tonight, Addie and Gareth. Rustin handling main cam.
Picked off.
Is that Cochran again?
Nope. It's Logan. Logan's getting to the sideline. He's got a block. He crosses the 40, goes out of bounds at about the 45. That gives Round Valley 16 seconds and one opportunity to see if they can punch this in.
Great
J.J.
play.
Logan, excellent blocks down the field.
I was worried on a crackback on one of the blindside on that one.
Hit him square in the face mask. Nothing they could do about that
and
one.
Gave him time to see it. So.
Yep.
Yeah, so
because I was worried about the same thing when I saw him go flying, but I made sure on the replay. Nope.
So did he caught that right at the goal line?
Yeah, right at the goal line. 45-yard return.
45-yarder.
16 seconds left to half. Connor Luker all alone in the backfield. Receivers everywhere.
I think they're going to throw it.
I think so. He's got plenty of time. He's under low pressure now. Underneath to, who is that? Number 10.
Uh-oh. We've got a Bulldog
Round
down.
Valley.
Well, Round Valley called timeout, so. Oh, and that's their center. That's Safford's center and defensive tackle. Hope that young man's all right. Shaking up on the play just a little bit.
So, I'll be honest, in that pancake block situation, that's an excellent way to get the air driven out of your lungs.
Yes,
and you feel like you're dying.
Yeah. You know, you get that brief moment where your lungs
There
forget
wasn't
how to work.
And there wasn't any awkward fall or like knee buckle or anything that you saw?
No.
It was more of a landed on top of me, so.
Yeah, kind of one of those deals where it feels like you've got a collapsed lung and your brain forgets how to breathe. That's about the best way I can describe it. Not uncommon for linemen to succumb to that.
Well, now it looks like they're looking at
Yeah,
lower
way
appendage.
they are looking.
Oh, he's up.
He's up.
He's moving all right. There you go.
Yeah, he's now ambulatory, as they say. All right, 7 seconds left in the Arizona Choice Insurance second quarter.
He's like, oh, I'm going to stay in. They're like, no, you can't stay in, sir.
That's how long it takes to call him up and make an appointment, I'm sure.
Was that
928-333-3333.
Was that Madrid on the tackle there? Or on the catch? Number 10? Number
Yes,
10?
it was
Yes,
number 10. That is accurate.
Yeah, he was the dump-off guy. Luker's looking. He's got Crick. Just out of
overflown.
reach.
Just a bit outside.
Still have time for one last
Two
heave.
more segundos.
Yeah, I don't know if you just heard Wes, ladies and gentlemen, but we are very close to our goal. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family.
And if you're on an Apple phone and it's you download the app, you have to log into your Google account and hit subscribe.
Yeah, and
It's not automatic like on a great Android device.
that's right. So for you Apple users, there's an extra step. Just like everything else with Apple, if you want convenience, it's extra.
All right, thanks for that tech tip.
Oh, the give and go will get us down to about the 35 as time expires. Can you have a hook and ladder at
Yeah.
pretty close? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we go into halftime, and it is an extended halftime because it is homecoming. We got a lot going on tonight. So,
Oh, my goodness.
There's B. Dozier, if you don't know that stream. That is the hardest play to score stat-wise.
yeah, because you give a running back so many yards
So
and then the pitch, right?
Yeah, they get a completion for 15 yards, and it goes to the second guy. Completion goes
To the second guy.
The reception yardage go to the second guy.
Even though there was yardage gained after the catch before the pitch.
Yeah.
Because it was a backwards pitch.
So either that you get, or I can give 10 yards to the reception. I got third place in the parade.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't me. All I was doing is throwing candy. That was Sherry Burrell and B. Dozier that got third.
So you know who who got first place? Middle school, baby.
Oh, I wondered how with Mr. Muth before off the air, he was saying, I think I know who won. I was wondering if it was his wife's school that won it.
They did. They did. They come away with the homecoming float, the big win this year. Okay, so while we're waiting on all that, hey, let's talk some first half stats, Steven.
All right.
If you've got some numbers, let's hear them because it's been all Round Valley, but Safford's put up a pretty good show. But let's see what the numbers tell us.
I'm definitely not panicking, trying to switch to the stat
There we
sheet. There we
go.
go. Why is the overlay not working?
You know, we
Brought to you by Liswear Advanced Automotive during the halftime show.
you know we one of our goals was balance, but we haven't had to because we've been able to run the ball all we wanted tonight. 112 yards rushing, averaging almost 6 yards carry. Can't do better than that. Multiple guys, opponent's stats, they barely got 61 yards. Great job by Luker and Crick on that option. We got homecoming royalty tonight.
I'm going to turn Wes up so people can hear at home.
Well, let's just enjoy the homecoming festivities.
Yeah, we can cover some stats or whatever a little bit later.
For the food bank, and he wants to be an actor, a model, and or the next Bob Ross. Ladies and gentlemen, Tori and Jesus. Now help me welcome your sophomore royalty, Kyler Penrod and Brody Crick. Kyler Penrod and Brody Crick. Kyler likes volleyball and softball. She plans to go to college to be a dental hygienist and have a hot husband and build a huge house. Brody likes football, baseball, basketball, and track. Plans to go to college and play sports, get a lot of money, and blow it all on a truck and cars, and also have a hot wife and a big house with kids. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyler and Brody. Your junior royalty, help me welcome to the field, Jenna Blunt and Case Hitman. Jenna is in NHS, FHS. She enjoys volunteering, helping other students, and plans to study chemistry at university. Case is an exchange student from the Netherlands, living with the Nickel family, likes football and basketball, enjoys playing with his little host brothers, Saxon and Fox, plans to serve a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and then go to college. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenna and Case. Your royalty court. Help me welcome your prince and princess, Cade Latham and Holly Davis. Cade Latham enjoys football, basketball, baseball, FBLA, and karaoke every Saturday night at the bar. Okay. He enjoys helping the elderly cross the road and unload groceries. Plans on marrying a sweetheart as soon as he can and move to the Turks. Oh my goodness. Holly Davis, NHS, FBLA, track and field, and madrigals, sings in the community choir and the Reason for the Season concert, plans to serve a mission for her church and live in a van down by the river. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate and Holly. Now your Duke and your Duchess. Help me welcome Marcus Sullivan and Olivia Biggs. Marcus is the president of the Drama Club, Spanish Honor Society, and National Honor Society. He helps with the Round Valley Animal Shelter with their events. He plans on attending EAC for cybersecurity. Marcus, talk to me about an internship later. Olivia Biggs does cross country and track, and she wants to be an ultrasound tech. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus and Olivia. Your king and your queen, 2024 Round Valley High School. Welcome to the field, Brody Finch and Christine Reynolds. Brody Finch plays football, track, madrigals, FBLA, Elks Inc. and NHS. He helps with the blood drives and plans to study to be a doctor and live in a tropical climate. Christine likes soccer, basketball, track and field, as a state competitor multiple years in FFA. Helps with the community cleanups and Apache County Fair runner-up, plans to attend college and work on her aunt's farm. Your king and queen, Brody and Christine. And keep it going for your 2024 homecoming royalty court. Picture, smile, pose, silly one. And they're off. Your royalty court, ladies and gentlemen. Noah Smith, come see me in the announcer's booth. Noah Smith to the press box, please. Noah Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field now, your Round Valley Spirit Line.
All right. Thank you, LeSueur Advanced Automotive, for giving us that homecoming performance.
What? Tucker don't say hi anymore?
No, he just give you the old pat and run.
He didn't even give me the pat and run. Now he's...
Oh, he's up here dishing out checks. I need
what
to
are
talk
those
to that
two
man.
doing? Oh, now we got to talk.
Yeah, now we got to talk, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The old YouTube and the copyright and the strikes and the monetization and the...
Yeah, so during the music, we got to give you the blah, blah, blah. So,
How about them Elks?
how about
the
Elks?
cheerleaders?
You know what? I mean, what a half. Here, Steven, I'll give you some mics so
All
you
right.
can talk to us.
Didn't want to hear me chewing my food.
No.
Oh, you got food? I'm so jealous.
Yeah, he ran over to Elkland and grabbed a burrito and a Coke. Didn't bring us one.
Yeah.
Nice guy. You have to remember that.
Classic Pena.
Well, yeah, that's me, you know. All the food's for me. Try to take my food, I stab you with the fork. So, yeah, I mean, first half, great job for Round Valley. We've created turnovers. We've done everything we really wanted to do. Fly into the ball. The score's 14-0, but it feels like it should be more because of how we've controlled the game for the most part. You know, it's been we've done everything we want to do.
Safford, okay, the score doesn't reflect it, but Safford has been effective. They weren't their first drive. They were trying to get settled in. They made the adjustments they needed to make, and by the end of the second quarter, they were starting to show some effectiveness moving the ball. It's just been, for them, it's been miscues and key turnovers that have basically kept them off the scoreboard. Now, that's the way I saw it. Is that what everybody else is seeing?
But one thing, though, when they get behind the sticks, they're in trouble. When they get negative yardage situations, they've had to force it. That's where turnovers have come both times when they were in tough field position situations.
Well, luckily we have the speed in the secondary. Our DBs can keep up with their receivers, so that frees up our linebackers to stay back because Abrizo, you let him have the edges, he's gone.
Yeah.
So they have to stay home and contain to keep him from getting that first down or getting into first down territory, and they've been extremely effective at that tonight. He's only broke for, 2, maybe 3 long runs, I think.
Well, not even anything long. You know, medium yardage to 8-10. Yep. You know, we've held him to 28 yards rushing for the half, 33 yards passing. But when they get desperate and they try to, you know, instead of throwing it out of bounds, he's thrown up these desperation balls, and our guys have been able to run under him. He got lucky on that throwback. Lane Hill was just 3 inches too short on the reach to pick that one off.
Yeah, and then
so
he
makes poor decisions when he's under pressure.
Yep, and you had J.J. Logan's pick on the goal line that basically he brought out to the 45, and if he could have beat that guy by a few more steps, that could have ended up being a pick six.
Yeah.
Okay, hold it. Something near and dear to my heart. Junior high softball had a great season this year.
Did either team lose a game? I don't think they did they? Both 7th and 8th.
I don't believe so.
Your 7th grade team consisting of 7th and 6th grade players. This team went undefeated.
There you go.
Undefeated.
140 to 62.
Now, I am hearing about these younger girls that these two classes are very, very similar to the girls that brought home the state championship in 22 or in 21.
Very much so.
So, hey, great things in the future for Round Valley softball under the leadership of Coach Morris, now that Coach Emerald has transitioned to baseball.
Yeah, and the softball team, they made it state in the Little League World this summer, and the team that knocked them out ended up going to the Little League World Series. And they beat us 1-0.
Their opponents, and this is not a typo, 167 points to 15 points this year.
Wow, so the 8th grade posting up some serious offense in their softball. Of course, that's part and parcel to their pitching. I mean,
yeah.
Wow. Ryan Jaramillo is that little girl. She keeps working. She's going to be phenomenal in high school.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for big things in the next, I would say give them a couple years to make the transition into high school. After that, about 3, maybe 4 years from now, they'll be contenders.
Yeah, we could have back-to-backs here in a few years.
So now let's get back, now that softball talk's over, let's get back to football. I want to get back to Safford. Safford's defense, I don't believe, is playing as effectively as they want to. I'm looking for big adjustments on their part because they're not, I think their biggest problem is over pursuit.
Yeah.
I think their linemen are just not getting off the ball.
Yeah, and I've seen that on film. That's been a problem for them all years, getting off the ball on the line of scrimmage. And our offensive line has been doing just the opposite. We've been getting to them. Not getting off the ball has allowed our linemen to get to the second level. And when linemen can get to the linebackers, that's what creates your 9, 10, 15-yard runs in between the tackles when they can get upfield.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but sometimes they're in a 4-man front, sometimes they're playing in a 3-man front, and
they'll walk a guy up sometimes,
And then sometimes they do come up with an extra, they'll bring up a backer and go into a 5-man front, but they've been most effective running that 4-3-4 or that 4-4-2 or 4-4-3.
But
so
they've got a problem because when they have tried to shut down our in-between the tackle running game. We've gone deep. We've been able to run the play action, sucks them in, and then we go over the top to Cochran. We had that unfortunate legal man downfield penalty that negated that 69-yard touchdown. But
that's a heartbreaker.
Our play action game has really, really neutralized what they can do on defense.
Yeah, I don't think, in all honesty, I think they could be more effective if they were in a zone type coverage instead of trying to man up because we're just running, we're outrunning them down the field. I mean, Cochran and Crick were 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of their coverage and basically couldn't get to the, they just, the connection couldn't be made from Looker. They caught
a break on that last possession we had going into the half because went right through Crick's hands. I mean, a great, tough catch. I'm not taking anything away from Crick. But being a receiver, that over the shoulder, outside shoulder.
Yeah, that Hank Aaron fly ball is kind of a hard one to do.
Willie Mays.
Willie
Mays. Yep, that's extremely hard to make that catch.
It is, and and that still a young man. I mean, we've got 2 more years.
This young man.
Yeah.
Sorry. How y'all doing? I'm just fixing the stream, getting things going. Sorry, I'm supposed to go to the other place.
Hey, that's Wes.
I hope you guys are having a good time. We're having a good time. Your Elks are up. Let's get it. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button. I want to see 2,000 tonight. Let's hit 2,000. Dan, don't forget Hometown Heroes. You guys keep having a great time tonight. You're watching Let's Go Elks, baby. Sorry, I totally just wrecked what you were talking about.
No, you're good. You're good.
Perfect timing.
So I'm going to the chat, and I made a reference to Steven and his Elkland burrito. Well, I'm being called out. because I'm dating myself.
Yeah. Oh, I started to say that myself.
Well, that's great for your self-esteem and that. You should date yourself. is what
Well,
they say.
being the elderly gentleman of the group, I guess, or what's the terminology you guys have been using? The old man of the group?
Resident old guy.
Yeah. Resident old guy.
I'm willing to accept that.
Yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are, Pena.
There is rumors that I might be the older one up here, but I'm willing to accept.
By a few
defer.
months, but I'll take it.
I'm willing to defer to Mr. Muth here.
I'm not sure that's a title that I've earned legitimately.
So is that what we were called out on by you making the Elkland comment?
Yeah, Tim Hill says, Elkland, you're dating yourself. Yeah, I can honestly say some of the greatest moments in history I experienced while sitting in Elkland, the Challenger disaster, sitting at the counter with my Coke and my burrito.
What were you doing at Elkland at 10:30 in the morning?
It was 11:30, and I had just left. Weights, and I got a jump on lunch, as most people who had fourth period weights at that time did. Yeah. So I was in there with all the seminary kids.
I can't complain because I was sick that day.
Yeah.
I was watching it on my home TV, stretched out on the carpet. So, but yeah.
Yeah, and the only reason I wasn't playing Kung Fu was because I didn't have any quarters.
Oh. My favorite game that they had there wasn't even a video game, and it was in the early days of Elkland. Back when I was probably 7, 8 years old, they had a baseball pinball machine. They had little ramps. You hit the pinball over the top of the ramp for a home run.
Yeah, that's right.
And different targets to get to first base, singles, doubles, triples, and things. You'd score runs. I remember watching a game on that. Brian Udall was racking it up, and there was a big crowd around the machine, and I leaned over and hit the reset button. He had a credit, and I restarted the game, and he was on the way for a record score.
And you tilted it?
No, I hit the you know how they had the button on the front go to start another game. If once your game ended, I hit that button in the middle of his game and zeroed out the game, and he was like 30 runs on the board or something like that.
Does anybody?
Classic Pena.
Yeah, so
that's why I'm not allowed to touch buttons up here.
So for those who don't know what a pinball machine is, because now that's a thing, right? We've got generations that have no idea. A pinball machine, you had a steel ball bearing, about a 1-inch ball bearing, and you would hit these paddles. And
are you really explaining pinball right now?
I'm trying to, but anyway, Google it. You'll see what it is. I'm sure there's an app where you can get a pinball game on your phone.
I was in Vegas last week, and they have the Pinball Hall of Fame up there. I wish I had a pass to go there. That would have been awesome.
So let's talk about Google and YouTube for a minute. Folks, if you subscribe to the channel, if you're not on an Apple device, make sure you log into a Google account before you go to YouTube, so that...
Or while you're on YouTube, either one.
Or while you're on YouTube. Download the app, right? Log in, and then you have the option to join Let's Go Elks and be a part of the herd. New feature this year that, actually did start last year.
Yeah, end of last year.
Yep.
You can actually join the herd.
Now, if you're on an Android device, you're already logged in because you're logged into your Google account. You go to the YouTube app, and you're good to go.
But make sure you're logged in when you go there, because you can go there as a guest on an Android device. Well, no, you're right. On an Android, you're automatically logged in. If you're on your computer, you can sometimes be in as a guest and not logged in.
Now let's talk smart TVs. If you have the ability to download apps on your smart TV, download the YouTube app, log in with your Google account, and hit subscribe. And then you can watch the game on the TV and sit there with your phone and do the chat. Oh, Ethan's asleep. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. What happened?
Ethan fell asleep during Tech Talk.
We nerded it out. Tech Talk.
Well, no, legitimately, there were some questions in the chat about it. Oh, Tim Hill said Galaga. I remember Galaga.
Oh, yeah. I still play that one. I did go to an arcade while I was in Vegas. played Space Invaders. Space Invaders. It was awesome. Haven't played that in 35 years.
Liz Sloan, thank you for joining us from Payson. Glad you could join us tonight. Always glad to have our folks from Below the Rim with us.
I would just like to say that let's swear Advanced Automotive bring you this tech talk. You don't need an ASE certified mechanic to figure out YouTube. All you need is Dan Muth and Steven Pena to fill you in on all things technical.
The other thing, if you don't know how, call your grandson, granddaughter. They can do it for you.
Yes, or I'm quite sure the ASE certified mechanics at LeSueur Advanced Automotive could do it. They probably would do it because they're nice guys down there.
Yes, they are.
And, hey, you can get a Bluetooth device that will plug into your USB port on a 2019 or newer vehicle, and you can literally watch the game while you're driving. I don't recommend that, but that technology is also available. Yeah. If you watch Reels, those ads come up every now and then for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto.
Yes, Dan Muth would bring you the illegal tech talk as well.
That's what I was going to say. That may be questionable legality there, but hey, we're not promoting illegal activity.
Such products are not officially endorsed by Let's Go Elks and not officially recommended for use while driving.
Great disclaimer.
You
Great
like that?
disclaimer there.
I like it. Well, this should just about do it for our halftime. Someone just ran into the atmosphere mic, I feel like.
Yeah, that little girl down there is like bebopping around.
That was the thing that had happened.
I may have scraped my mic with my hand. That might have been what it was.
You, Steven.
Let's talk second half. What do you think is going to happen here? Safford's got the ball first.
Well, you know, when you have a lead, it's hard to make adjustments, but I'm sure that the adjustments we're going to make will be gap discipline on defense.
Yes.
Linebackers are doing a good job staying home. Maybe push them to step up and be just a tad bit more aggressive offensively.
Because they have started being able to run the ball a little bit up the middle. And, you know, I'm sure they made some adjustments there. It's one thing I love about our staff. They do a great job fixing things or making small adjustments at halftime.
And here's the kick. It'll be fielded by number 15 at about the 12-yard line or the 8-yard line. He's got no place to go.
Face mask.
He gets to the 10, and I think there was a face mask in there as he was spinning around. I think somebody got their hand in
Personal
there.
foul, face mask, Round Valley.
Yep.
First down.
Well, it wasn't much of a return, but
so will that bring it out?
Wanting to keep things sporting and fair, the Elks are going to go ahead and shuttle them on up to.
Will that be the 15 or the 25?
Should be the 25.
Yeah, personal foul.
Because it's a spot foul, 15 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happened around the 10.
So not bad field position to start with the penalty.
Yep.
Would have been great field position for Round Valley had they stayed on the 10.
All right, Tigers in football, first and 10 from the shotgun. The Bulldogs with number 3. Number 12 breaks a tackle or 2 for a 4-yard gain. Second down.
Great second effort by the running back there. Lane Hill held on for dear life to bring him down.
Yeah, it looks like in the chat we've got some.
Shout out Braden.
Yeah, what do we? Come on, guys, let's keep it clean. This is a family show. All right, here we go. Abrizo is under center. He's got 2 in the backfield with him. Hands off to, I think, 34. And he's going to gain maybe 2.
I was going to suggest to go back to that right up the middle slow play because that was kind of a big earner for them early on.
Well, you know, if they can – so if you're a running back and you're reading the offensive line and not committing to a gap, you would want to read the center's block on Mighty Mouse down there and just hit the hole. See how Mighty Mouse got blown out to the far side, opening up that hole in the middle. And I think you're going to see a little bit of that. It's not really a delayed draw. It's just the back is waiting for the center to open up that lane for him. And he'll be close to a first down. Oh, no, it is a first down.
Yes.
Want to keep things moving.
I think I was a little generous, but hey, that's all right.
Already down to 10:46 in the Sierra Propane third quarter.
So that's the second time that they've done that. Let's see if that becomes their bread and butter on this possession. Number 3 is back to pass and overthrows number 4. So number 3, a new quarterback
that's what
tonight.
I was going to say. They've made an adjustment.
Dane Jacobson, now sophomore for Safford, stepping in at quarterback, trying to hook up with Nathaniel Rodriguez.
Yeah, the quarterback, what's his name, 13?
Abrizo.
That he's out here wide in the slot.
They just brought out the fullback and the running back. Changed to a new running back and spreading things out.
A little bit high.
There's the pitch, and he'll get maybe a yard. They may mark that the line of scrimmage. No, they're going to give him a yard.
Almost 2.
Or 2.
A long one.
Yeah, a long one. Well, so 3rd and 8 for Safford. Let's see if Round Valley can force a punt here, make them go 3 and out.
My spotter said number 2 was in on that tackle. That would be my lovely wife, Mrs. Pena.
Oh, good. I thought you. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. That's a lame joke. I'm not going to make it, Steven.
Oh!
Under a lot of.
And it's
intercepted.
21.
Jose Leon with the interception.
Is that 21 or 23?
23.
23 with the pick is going to take it down to the 25-yard line where Round Valley will take over 1st and 10 inside the Safford 25-yard line. Well, kind of a tip drill, and Leon came down with it, so
that'll do.
Round Valley's now set up.
After the interception, we have a personal foul, blindside block, Round Valley. First down.
So that
he hit him square in the face mask, unless there's another one I missed.
But it's not necessarily where did they have time to react. That's the thing. If it's like blindside, they turn around and the block hits them, that's a flag now. If they have time to see the blocker coming, it's not a penalty. But if it's just at the last second, that's where the blindside block's coming in.
Okay, so that will back Round Valley up to the Safford 45-yard line, where they will start 1st and 10 with 9:34 left in the third quarter. Luker's back in shotgun. And he's going to keep it. He finds a crease in the middle and will get out to about the 36, 37-yard line.
Great read by Luker there on that play, reading the block.
Yeah, a huge hole developed as the offensive line were basically keeping everybody out. Luker might have had time to pass, but he just saw the hole and said, I'm going to go for it. So now it's 2nd and 1 for Round Valley. They got to cross the 35 for the first down. Illegal procedure on Round Valley.
Dead ball, false start. Second down.
On who?
I believe the motion man might have came forward.
He might have taken a side step forward.
He might have took a half step forward before he started sidestepping down the line. So that'll back him up 5 to about the 41. Crick is going to get it. Gets a block in the middle, and he'll get back to the 36-yard line. Well, they'll mark the end of the run. So Round Valley will get all of that back. So it'll be 3rd and 1 for Round Valley.
Max Preps is showing ALA West Foothills over Yuma right now 23-0. Sholo over Fountain Hills 40-0.
Luker back in shotgun. 3 receivers on the near side.
Luker
he keeps
pulls it.
Oh, it's a foot race. He's to the 20, down to the 10, where he is drugged down at the 9-yard line.
14.
Or 14. Yeah, wrong 10. Sorry.
That looked rather horse collar-ish, but, you know.
That's a bulldog. That's not a horse collar.
Yeah, they grabbed him on the side and slung him to the ground.
All right, well, I'm going to watch it again because I ain't got nothing else to do. All right, I guess so. It wasn't in the pads. It was just the collar of the jersey.
But to get the horse collar, they got to pull them back and down. If they sling them with it, they're not going to call the horse collar.
There's the give to Crick. Crick finds a hole in the middle, and he's going to get down to the 2-yard lines where they're going to mark it. Huge hole in the middle. Yeah. Basically, that little bit of a delay, that stutter step he took, the hole just opened up.
Yeah, excellent run. I thought he was off to the races and in for
the center may get
touchdown.
May get dessert tomorrow.
The way that hole opened up, you'd think Moses was playing guard for Round Valley.
I may give the center some dessert tomorrow if he keeps blocking that way.
Yeah, they definitely need to take their linemen out for lunch or dessert or something. Here's the snap. Give to Crick. Crick fumbles in the end zone, but he crosses and it's blown dead. So
touchdown.
It is a touchdown, so he broke the plane.
Touchdown show us. Man, I don't know what's going on with this thing now. Yeah. So that was a Trail Riders touchdown. I pushed the button, and it showed us for some reason.
I want to say Crick reached out to break the plane, and then the ball got knocked out of his hand, I think. But all I could see was his back, so I'm not really 100% certain of that. It doesn't matter. It's a touchdown either way. As Round Valley gets set to kick the PAT.
Ooh, is this?
Remember
his first PAT attempt.
Over the bar, not under it. And it's
good. My goodness. That thing drifted so slow, I didn't know if it's going to have the distance.
Welcome to the other football.
Football.
What is that? Score!
He's the goalie on the soccer team. That's his day
So you should have a leg on him, man. Don't you have to have a leg to be the goalie?
Yeah, a little bit of an oblong ball that he's not necessarily used to. You know,
you know what? Paint it black and white. Have a special ball for that. Paint it black and white.
I don't think that's regulation. I don't think they let you do that.
They need to give him one like your guys' favorite quarterback and team on the commercial does, that has the oblong soccer-looking ball. You know.
Oh, we're getting a report in the chat that Sholo is beating Fountain Hills 33-0. Is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Did Wes confirm that?
Yes, Wes announced that a little bit earlier.
So Cochran's going to kick from almost the near side hash.
Nope, that's not the button I wanted.
Line drive kick.
Gonna be
it goes out of bounds at the 20, so it'll be spotted at the 35.
I thought that was gonna kick back in bounds, kind of how it landed.
Well, did you see how it was on its long axis flying? So as anybody's guess as soon as that hit the ground. I like to see onside kicks that way because you don't know how they're going to go. So Safford's going to start on their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10, after the penalty on the kickoff. Yes, David, I agree. Our running game is spot on tonight. Mighty Mouse is at nose guard. Pocket collapses, flushes the quarterback. He gets hit and loses the ball. Round Valley recovers at the 41 of Safford.
Aichi Mama, what a hit.
What a hit. I mean, he folded him up and that ball comes squirting out. Who was on the hit?
That was number 8.
Hill and Peyton Tucker.
Lane Hill just putting the punishment on the quarterback.
Who
fell
felt the
on it?
recovery? That size.
I didn't get a number on the recovery. I was
22, 23, 22?
it was either J.J. Logan or Leon.
15.
Oh, 15. Well, there you go. All right, so here we go. Luker's back in shotgun. He's got 2 receivers on the far side. 1 in the backfield. Oh, and there's encroachment. So number 62 for Safford
Dead
getting
ball.
a little excited.
Offsides. Still first down.
So Round Valley will get to repeat the down, get a free 5 yards out of that play. Out of that no play. So now 1st and 6
New play. I like it.
instead of 1st and 10.
Hey, that's working now. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted trying to fix what broke earlier, and various things are working, but I'm at a loss. Computers.
Luker's back in shotgun. 3 receivers on the far side. He's back. He's looking. He's under pressure. Flush out of the pocket, and he gets sacked at about the 48.
That's the wrong way, gentlemen.
That just gives him more field to run on.
Yeah.
Appreciate your enthusiasm.
Well, I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
Oh, that was a corner blitz.
Oh.
No one there to pick it up. That's why that was so successful.
Caught them off guard.
They did.
6 minutes left. Well, 6 and change left here in the third quarter. Wow. All right, Luker's back in shotgun. 3 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Cochran comes in motion, resets, and now we have delay a game.
Dead ball. Delay a game.
Remember, that 40-second starts as soon as the umpire
Well, as soon as they
places that
tackle.
ball.
No, it's before that. It starts as soon as the tackle is made. As soon as they register the tackle.
Okay. So 3 receivers. Cochran back in motion, so they're sticking with the same play. Luker's going to pass to Crick. Crick's going to get it at the 40. 35 still on his feet. 34-yard line where he is brought down by half of the Bulldog defense. I think the only Bulldogs that weren't involved in that were the linemen.
Yeah, but they wanted to be.
So now it's going to be 3rd down and 5, 3rd and 4 for Round Valley. 3rd and 4.
I love that play design. They fake it to Crick, and then they throw it to Crick, you know. They're like, oh, he doesn't have the ball. Relax a little bit, and then they throw it to him. $18 yards.
Luker hands it to Crick. Crick is in traffic, and he's going to be brought down at about the 38.
I think at the last second he wanted it back. Crick was like, nope.
Yeah,
Too late.
I think he was like, oh, I should have kept it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. You win some, you lose some.
And we've won a whole lot more on that play tonight than we've lost. So
it looks like Round Valley's going to go for the 1st down. They're not worried about field position.
yeah, see if we run that read option again.
So now you got 3 receivers out on the far side, 1 on the near side. Lane Hill out here on the near side. Cochran on the far side. Crick. Oh, no. And it's picked off. Safford's going to get it at about the 14-yard line is where it was intercepted.
Yeah, was that a timing throw? Because
Yeah.
he just sent it, and I never really saw that receiver get open.
Well, there was a lot of traffic in there. It was pretty much the defender just stepped up in front of the receiver and made the catch.
I think he is thinking we're going to beat him to the spot, and they beat us to the spot.
Yeah.
Another successful arm punt.
So now Round Valley's defense has an opportunity to pin Safford back, maybe force a 3 and out here.
So would a hand punt be a muffed pass?
Yes.
It's an arm punt.
Muffed pass,
Okay,
arm punt.
I am not apologizing for my Crick Finch comment early because I knew the muff was going to come up sometime tonight. That's from the last year. That's not even this season.
We really need to clean up our football terminology. We may have to get small town cleaners involved to help us out. Residential, commercial, Airbnb service, 928-245-6733.
Oh, Miley's reporting in from Hawaii. Oh, ball comes out again. Round Valley falls on it, so now they'll take over on the 33-yard line.
So 4 on the recovery.
Oh, my goodness.
So basically, we have this last 5 minutes has been between the 20 and the 40.
Who made the tackle here? Who made
The hit was
42. That was Cochran.
Cochran forced the fumble.
Cochran forced the fumble. My goodness. Well done, Alex.
5th turnover of the game for Safford. It has been their bugaboo. That has really put them in some tough situations.
I think Safford could learn a thing or two from Beehive Homes of Eager about taking care of a football like Beehive Homes takes care of your.
Looker under pressure. He throws, connects with Cochran down to about the 25 to the 22.
Great job by Luker there. He didn't panic, had 4 guys in his face, and he stopped, made the read, and got a great pass completion there to Cochran.
That almost, the way the offensive line disengaged, I kind of got.
I think there was a screen setting up on the right side, and he said, nope.
That's where my head was going. Like, was that a screen? Because you normally don't throw downfield like that. But, hey, it worked, so we're going to take it. Luker's going to keep it, crosses the 20, gets inside the red zone to about the 18-yard line.
So okay, and then we went shaky cam. Sorry about that.
Well, it's a live action shot. You want to feel like you're actually on the field.
You can feel the energy.
Yeah.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the ride. Look out, boys. It's Elks football time.
2.5 left in the third quarter.
Brought to you by Sierra Propane. Oh.
Crick is going to battle up the middle for a gain of about 1. So it'll be 3rd and 7, 6.
3rd and 5.
Got a hold of him and was not about to let go.
Yeah. About snuck by him, but that guy was not going to let go on.
I think he had some tin can coffee before the game because, man, he was amped up on that play.
Yeah. So this episode of Let's Go Elks, the names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Luker keeps it.
Oh, whoa. Almost with the John Elway helicopter move.
Almost.
10 yards for Luker.
Yeah, as he gets inside the 10, so he's at about, the 7.
Yeah.
What has got to be probably the leading tackler on that Safford team was a little slow to get up after that play too.
Yeah, they're starting to show some tired out there.
Well, they've been on the field defensively for a long time this quarter.
Mm-hmm.
First and goal for the Elks.
And there looks like there's
Did
some.
you say a hold?
Yeah, that's in holding territory.
Holding, 66 Black. Still first down.
Obviously not as good as blocking on that outside man like other players we've seen tonight. So that so it'll be 1st and goal from the 12.
I mean, I'll be honest, it's a pretty weak call. I'm sorry.
Well, they're running in that
I think
tight.
it's from where he's standing. It looks like he's holding him, but his hand was just on him.
Yeah.
You know what? I just noticed something. The ball's going to the right.
And,
If only he was a foot taller. That's all, just a foot.
I wish it was a little bit taller. I wish it was a baller.
I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. By talking about Pioneer Title Agency, we love their approach, their professional work. They're not stuffy. They love Arizona, and they work very hard to strengthen their communities. Our community. Use Pioneer Title Agency today. I've used them for all of my official document signings.
So we got a report in Push Ridge over Morenci 6-0.
Did Safford beat Morenci?
13-12. They scored late.
Oh, my goodness.
Luca rolls out, gets in. Who was
Lane
that?
Hill. Lane
Was that
Hill.
Lane Hill inside the 10?
Yeah.
To about the 8-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 for Round Valley. Line to gain being the end zone.
3rd and goal from the 8, I believe is how they say that.
Yeah, that would be a much simpler way of stating that.
Oh, okay.
You notice how
The camera
8
is
yards,
shaking that pitch off. He doesn't like the call from Coach there.
Yeah.
Which does observe daylight savings time, just letting you know, so you can travel accordingly.
Fourth quarter.
Now, I will point this out. A meter is not equal to a yard, so the 18-meter line should not be on the 8-yard line.
Yes, but they go back to the goal line. Oh, now I see what you're saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're throwing mini footballs into the crowd. It's bedlam. It's chaos.
And we never get one up here. Nobody can ever get one up here.
Okay, but he's got an arm. He could do it.
No.
But we could get popcorn up here because this guy in front of me is throwing it up in the air. I may snag a piece as it pops up.
Bro, I am all
so
about that
now
popcorn.
we're in the 4th quarter already. I mean, wow.
That would amaze him. He throws it up, he goes catching it, disappears from into my hand and into my mouth. I would ruin his night.
Well, that'll do it for the Sierra Propane 3rd quarter. Elks up 21-0 over the Safford Bulldogs here in the Dome.
And I bet we had the ball for 10.5 minutes of that 4th quarter.
3rd quarter.
3rd quarter.
Yeah. Time of possession definitely goes to Round Valley. Safford in the second half has done better, but they're still losing in regards to time of possession.
Yep.
You know how you can't lose is if you use Backwoods Tees. Serving the White Mountains since 2017. Customized apparel, promotional products for your business, sports teams, and events, custom patches, hats, including leather and PVC vinyl.
Oh, Page beat Window Rock 56-0. Santan Charter up 14-0, but over who? Connor Luker looking for the end zone, and the pass play is broken up.
OMG.
Receiver just not able to pull it in. 4th down, you know they're going to go for one more shot in the end zone. Definitely going to try that again. Oh, 50-50 raffle.
Getting ready to draw.
And that was a benefit for Trax?
Trax Merrill,
Merrill
yes.
started chemo today. Thoughts and prayers out to the Merrill family.
Yeah, heard we need to lift him up. Luker directing his offense. Here's the snap. He's got lots of time. He's looking.
Ooh, tried to undercut it. Not going to end up with the interception, but
Nope.
also not going to get the reception.
So it looks like Safford's going to start 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line.
Big shout out to Jody Emerald with Realty Executives helping to bring you the action here from the Dome tonight. Here in this Molly Butler Lodge 4th quarter. Jody Emerald, Realty Executives, 928-245-0392.
The winner of the 50-50 raffle
is
Kristen Sales.
Kristen Sales won the 50-50 raffle. So if you're a little short on cash, reach out to Kristen. She might have a little extra. Or,
Well,
Start
unless
playing the
she just
lottery.
kicks the pot back in and says, hey.
I mean, that's what I would do for sure. I would say Trax Merrill just got a 100% raffle.
Yeah. So,
But hey, to each their own. I'm not going to peer pressure anyone into a decision they don't want to make. Hey,
so
that might have been a prayer answered. You never know.
31 for Safford might have got a yard on that last run. They're going to give him a yard, so it's 2nd and 9 for Safford.
Yeah, I haven't been a fan of that play for the Bulldogs, handing it to the first man through the hole.
Oh, he's
shifty.
He's shifty, but look how many black jerseys are over there. They were not fooled by that at all. So gain of about 3 on that. Be 3rd down and what? 6? 5?
Yeah, 6. Tackle by Logan and Lane Hill. Surprise, surprise.
And timeout.
Timeout.
Safford.
So we're getting some score reports in. Santan Charter 14, Santa Cruz Valley 0. Santa Cruz Valley sharing the Round Valley fight song with Round Valley and I believe Payson, right?
Yes. Poston Butte. Not
Poston
Santan.
Butte too? What?
Poston Butte has that fight song.
Oh, that's right.
That's who
and
we play.
Dust Devils. Who was that? Who's the Dust? Eloy.
Page is the Dust Devils.
No. The
Payson has it.
I want to say Eloy though. Eloy also has our fight song.
Really? Santa
Yes.
Cruz?
Oh.
Santa Cruz. That's who you're thinking of.
Well,
They're
yeah.
the Dust Devils.
Yeah, Santa Cruz Valley.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, they share our fight song too. Yeah, I know I had a point in there
Yeah.
somewhere.
I thought you said Santan Valley. Now you thought you were thinking
No.
of Poston Butte.
No. Well, yeah, kind of. It's anybody's guess at this point. All right, so 10:43 left here in the 4th quarter. And somebody's phone's
Slowly
ringing.
lining up. I think that's the DJs. I like it.
Santa Cruz back in shotgun.
Safford.
Or Safford.
Oh, hi.
Oh, in the end zone. And the ball comes out.
Out the back of
Touchdown.
the end zone. That's going to be a safety.
Oh, okay.
Tried to recover it in the end zone, but couldn't. It goes on out the back.
And we were like 6 inches of getting
I
a
know.
touchdown out of it.
I know.
Yeah, had he not slid out of the back of the end zone, that would have been 6.
Yeah, he
instead of 2.
he couldn't quite get control of the ball in time.
He was about a foot past the line when he finally got it corralled.
I
so.
saw the hands go up, and they brought them together. I'm thinking,
Missed it by that much. Again, just a bit outside. Oh, so happy that got brought up last game because that is just forever in my lexicon. It's in my heart.
You know, the other one I like is Bull Durham when he tells Nuke, next pitch, I want you to hit the mascot. Hit the mascot. Why? I'm doing so good. Yeah, hit the mascot.
Oh, my goodness.
Here's a scoring line that you rarely see. Connor Luker has 4 points tonight.
4.
2 on the conversion.
He had the 2
And
point
2
extra
on the
point and a safety.
Yeah, you're right. That
That's
young man needs to.
impressive.
Yeah, that is a very unique scoring line.
Unless you kick a field goal and a PAT, that's not going to happen
Yeah.
very often.
Yeah.
That's a kicker score, sir.
Yes.
And to add insult to injury, they got to kick it right back to the Elks. In case you don't know the rules of football. After a safety.
A scrimmage kick, no less. And
Darla Udall's really happy about something down there.
They're trying to explain to him. He's like, what do you mean I can't use a T?
no, what's
Yeah, you can. You can kick off.
Why is she trying to show us her phone? Monument Valley 16, Ganado 6. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on down there. Everybody's now moving up as they realize, oh, yeah, this is a scrimmage kick. It's not a...
You can kick off a tee. You can kick off on a safety. I don't know what this decision is. They don't.
They keep motioning to the sideline
Well, they're telling him
like
he's
it's a
got
punt. So
Yeah, they're telling him it's got to be a scrimmage
And
kick.
that's
so.
false. That is false.
what kind of bear is best?
Well, that's actually a very good kick.
Yeah.
Crick is going to get it, and he gets across the 45 to about the 47 before he is hit and wrapped up. So a nice return by Crick on that.
and ended up at the bottom of a dog pile, which is uniquely appropriate when playing the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I got to hand it to Safford. Good hang time on that kick.
Yeah, that was an impressive punt.
So now Round Valley takes over 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line.
I mean, with a punter like that, why do you think they go on out on 4th down so much? I mean, 'cause
Yeah.
that was a legitimately great punt.
No pressure.
Nah, fair enough. That could be. Maybe their deep snap
Yeah.
game is not up to point.
Yeah, that was going to be my next
Seeing as they did have
possibility.
one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Answered their own question.
Luker's going to keep it. He's looking for a hole, and he might gain one.
Yeah. He was in, he was out. He was in, he was out.
So one of the adjustments we talked about that Safford was going to have to make was shutting down the offensive line play, and I believe their defensive line is now starting to effectively do that. They're not allowing Round Valley to open up those big holes on the outside like they were earlier.
Yeah, they've shut down between the tackles a little bit.
But I believe that makes them vulnerable in the middle. Wow, they've got everybody in the box. Here's the pass underneath and just off the hands of the intended receiver. Number 4, Oven Mitt.
I mean, he had the time. I would have loved to seen him set his feet and get that.
Yeah.
You know, not to be critical of the young man. He's been playing his heart out tonight. But it does seem to struggle a little bit with his throws accuracy when he's on the move.
On the move. Yeah.
Range is good, but it ends up drifting a little bit on him.
Yeah.
And it's usually the direction he's traveling.
Yeah.
So would that be an audible situation when you see him load the box that way?
I think that was called. I don't know how much they would have audible to that. I'm guessing the box is the coaches up top are seeing what we're seeing. They're putting a lot of people in the box. Hey, let's sprint out. Let's get outside the box.
Incomplete pass. J.J. Logan, the intended receiver. That's going to bring up 4th and 9. Round Valley coming out to punt. Cochran back to punt. Unless they direct snap to Lane Hill. We'll see.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
High snap. Cochran is going to tuck it and run. He's going to get close. He does get the first
makes
down.
it. Oh, wow.
So on the high snap, he gets the first down by a yard.
Was that on purpose?
Hey, that very deceptive fake punt there by telling the snapper, snap it a foot higher than you really need to.
Huck that thing.
You know, I'm going to go with unintended consequences on that one.
I mean,
I don't think
legitimately
that was,
looking at the replay, right?
yeah,
I don't know if he had time to punt it. I think he had to.
Yeah,
I think that was a
100%.
decision he made.
100%.
Yeah.
He
Well,
came
he-
down and said we could get blocked here. So I'm.
Well,
gonna
he had a
just-
guy right in his face. I mean,
Yeah.
had that guy not been coming as hard, he wouldn't have been able to break with that run.
Mm-hmm.
Luker's looking to throw. He's got a man
Oh.
open. Oh,
Just
intended receiver number 2.
Kyle Clark.
Looked like he was trying to run with a Safford boat anchor attached to him.
Think you might have had a little hold.
A little bit. That but what I'm 100 yards away. What can I see?
You might have a camera that you can look at.
I didn't know that Kyle Clark was Earl Campbell and could have his jersey tore off of him. But again, I'm dating myself. Yeah, Kyle Clark just hit and met by number 62 for Safford. Round Valley getting up on the ball, so they're basically in a hurry up. hurry up and wait.
Just under 9 minutes as Connor takes the shot.
Connor's got lots of time. Well, he did have lots of time. Ball's up. It's a jump ball, and
Good coverage there, Some fans are wanting PI, but, that was a good jump ball.
who was that? Was that Cochran again?
Yeah.
In double coverage?
Yeah.
Kind of a dangerous throw under pressure.
I would just like to shout out the center on the backside of that play. Connor took a shot he felt was late and was getting ready to start a little dust up. Pena stepping in saying, hey, buddy, we don't need this right now.
Yeah, you're up 23-0. It's not time to get chippy.
Yeah.
There's no reason to get chippy. It's just the game.
And we need you the next 2 weeks, so let's.
Exactly, yes.
Luker back in shotgun. He's got 3 receivers on the near side, 1 split out wide. He's going to roll, and he's going to throw to Cochran.
Oh, he's going to be a yard short.
Oh, targeting.
We're going to get a
number 4
with the head.
Yeah, number 4. Brought his head down, and there will be a targeting call on that.
We're going to watch this one again. This replay brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Oh, how he escapes that first hit.
And watch that right
yes. I mean, he went to his knees and tried to triceratops him.
Well, he was already down and vulnerable. There was, he would have been better
So is
off
that after the play? So does possession change? Does it keep the drive alive?
That's a live action play.
Yeah, that's a 15-yarder. So
I was about to say, I don't think it stops.
Personal foul, targeting Safford, first down.
Yeah. So that's going to move the ball 15 yards, and then 1st and 10. So that will take us
almost
inside
to the red zone.
No, inside at the red zone. We are right on the border of the red zone. That would put us on the 20. So,
oh yeah, look at that.
First down for your Round Valley Oaks.
And looks like something's going on over there. I believe the Safford coach is looking for an explanation.
Yes, because he was not happy when that was announced. I was watching him.
Well, Cochran's down and defenseless. The guy had no reason to hit him when he was on the ground. He was already down.
Yep.
I mean, he went to the ground too, and then still just headbutted him.
Well, when he dropped his head, that's when it became targeting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, scrub back and look at it, because when you actually just watch it in slow motion, you're like, huh, that's a decision.
I can think of other games in this dome where stuff like that has happened, and it almost started a bleachers clearing brawl.
St. John's Round Valley, when they hit Nate.
I wasn't going to mention any names.
Nate Gutierrez. I know exactly what you were talking about, yes.
That had everybody fired up.
That led to a lot of drama, that play right there.
Yes, it did.
Lasted about a week, the drama that came out of that situation.
Luker's back in shotgun. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 split out wide. He's going to keep it. There's the throw into the end zone, and J.J. Logan getting tangled up with the defender. Pass falls incomplete with 8:03 left here in the 4th quarter. Round Valley is up 23-0. Now, is the dance tonight or tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night. Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about tonight.
No.
Everybody get some rest.
They talked about doing it tonight earlier in the year and playing the game earlier, but they went with the tradition that they've been doing the last 25 years.
Luker's back in shotgun. He's going to roll out. Look, he's going to keep it.
We're going to get the holding call.
Yeah, there's a holding call.
On the edge?
66.
Holding 66.
Yep. I saw it happen. I can't be mad at that.
I think he got beat and reached out and grabbed him. And
he got beat, and instead of just letting go and letting it happen, he's like, oh, I can recover, and kind of held on to the jersey. And as soon as it stretched away from the body, it's like, yep, that's a hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a gimme.
Yeah.
So now it'll be 2nd and 15.
2nd and 20.
Yeah.
20. Yeah, that's
a 10-yarder.
Yeah, my tired's starting to kick in. All right, here we go. 2nd
You
and
could
20.
use some tin can coffee, huh?
I could use some tin can coffee, maybe a slice of pizza. I don't know. Just saying.
How about some mud pie?
No, I'm not allowed to eat mud pie anymore.
Oh, me either. I can talk a good game, but I can't eat it.
Oh! Oven mitt almost with a great catch.
He doesn't. That was right there. He doesn't drop those very often.
Yeah, had he not had that block of styrofoam on his hand, he probably would have caught that.
Yeah,
it hasn't stopped him the last 2 games.
We have loved targeting the one-handed receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once a defender's on that inside shoulder like that, that's
Makes
a hard
tougher.
catch to make.
Yeah, that is.
Has anyone checked? Is that thing sticky? Have they put double-sided tape around that thing?
Nah, I don't think so. Connor looking for Cochran. He finds him. He's going to cross the 10-5 touchdown.
That is good for a Trail Riders touchdown.
And we've got another flag, but it's after. What?
That's after the touchdown.
It's after the touchdown, so.
Touchdown is good after the play, unsportsmanlike, taunting.
Ladies and gentlemen, the touchdown is good.
Taunting on Safford?
No, on us.
He pointed the wrong way, I'm pretty sure.
So number 4 turned around, was celebrating, and there was a down Safford player when he turned around.
I don't know.
And so he thought.
They may not.
Well, they'll enforce it on the kickoff. It'll be enforced on the kickoff.
It was on them.
It was on that?
Was it?
I'm so confused because I can see where it could have been on us.
Well, we'll find out on the kickoff because that's when it'll be enforced.
All right. No pressure. This is your second PAT opportunity.
Over the bar, not under it.
That was much
That was
much
a good.
better.
Yeah, and under pressure. He kicks better when he's got people in his face.
Who knew?
So I'm really curious to see where
Where the mark-off comes.
Yeah.
But they were talking to our coaches, and our coaches were like, yeah, we'll take it. You know, I think this is going to be on Safford. Because he did not correct the pointing.
Okay, so,
yep, you're right. There we go, on Round Valley.
Yeah, so instead of kicking from the 40, we're going to kick from the 25.
This is your moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there it is. Yep.
We found it. Apparently that was justified.
Yeah. Can't be having that. And I understand celebrating, but not like that, guys. Come on now.
That'll probably count for a few wind sprints come Monday.
Yeah. Cochran back to kick. Ooh. Boots to the 40. Number 8's going to get it across the 50 and get to the Round Valley 47, 48-yard line. Nobody's got the spot yet, so I'm about the 40. So one guy's saying the 49, the other one's saying the 48. Let's see where the umpire puts it. Yeah, they're going to put it on the 49-yard line of Round Valley. So Safford will start 1st and 10 from Round Valley's 49. Safford under pressure. He steps up. He's going to throw, and there's nobody there. Under pressure, he had a man down there, just overthrew him by about 10 yards.
Yeah, he's fast, but he's not that fast.
Well, and the receivers were out on the edges, and he went straight down the middle of the field. So I'm sure there's some miscommunication there on the route.
I think he was just trying to throw it away.
Well, and not a bad call to make either, being under that much pressure.
Yeah. The flat defender realized, hey, there's nobody in the flat. I'm going to get after this quarterback.
Under center. He's rolling out. He hooks up with 0. He's going to get to inside the 40, and he will get down to about the 31-yard line.
Cochran and Hill, or Cochran and Kyle Clark on the tackle.
No, I thought that was 22, not 2.
Oh, 22.
I thought, yes, no?
I thought it was 32. I know there was a 2 in there.
I know 42, and I thought it was a single digit.
42, and it was number 2. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I caught 42 and 22 hugging after.
Quarterback under pressure. He's going to throw, and it's
Oh, my
intercepted.
gosh, what a great catch.
Is that Cochran again?
Yes.
Of course it was.
No, that's
22.
J.J. Logan.
J.J. Logan.
J.J. Logan with the pick.
His second tonight.
Yeah, that young man's having a good night tonight. So J.J. Logan with his second pick. He seems to be reading the quarterback pretty well.
That was a nice snag. That was not like right to him. He reached out and snagged that one.
Oh, things go from bad to worse for the Bulldogs.
That is number 7 in the turnover department for the Bulldogs.
So that takes over. So puts Round Valley 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Luker's back in shotgun. Two receivers on the near side. He's got a hole.
Gavin.
Crick is no, that's Pettit. Pettit crosses the 50 to the 45. Pushed out of bounds at the 40.
He was tackled way out of bounds.
And then a Safford player hits the. He's tackled way out of bounds, and the man who tackled him slid into the bleachers. And is shaken up a little bit on the play.
I mean, he was a good yard or 2 out of bounds.
Flags everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So it was actually a player getting in the face of the ref
Safford.
after the play.
First down.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it was. They were all on him and rode him out of bounds. And then there was a little John by a Bulldog to the ref, which resulted in the flag.
Yeah, so tack on another 15. That's going to put Round Valley in excellent field position now as they're inside the 30 to about the 27
I don't even know what he was upset about.
Yeah,
The stiff arm, maybe?
I don't know. So there's Pettit again. He's going to get inside the 15 where he's hit and held up. Yeah, now things are starting to get a little chippy.
Bulldogs are not handling the situation well from what I'm seeing, as we've subbed in some younger Elks into the lineup.
Gavin Pettit having a couple nice runs.
So now that puts Round Valley 1st and 10 from the 15 inside the red zone. And looks like timeout Round Valley. So,
all right, who didn't we show some love to tonight? We talked about Backwood Tees and all the custom products they make and how much we appreciate them, backwoodstees.com. We talked about Beehive Homes of Eager. I didn't give them very much of a shout-out, but they will treat your family like their own family. Home-cooked meals, friendly staff, took care of Aunt Gwen for the McBride family. Oh, if you need some surveying done, I know a guy that can do it.
I don't.
All right, that's about as much a shout-out as he's going to get.
Oh, come on, man.
Danny Booth.
DM, JM, PLS.
I always get embarrassed when you guys read that. I don't know why. I just do.
Looks like we have Case and Finch and a quarterback.
Here we go. So Finch is back in shotgun now. Going to hand to Pettit. Pettit crosses the 10, gets almost to the 5. He gets about the 6.
What was that?
7? Yeah, they're going to spot him at the 7. And then we've got hurdling going on the pile. Over
I think
the
he's
pile.
like, I don't want to land on these guys. I better get in the air.
And then he jumped straight up and almost landed on him.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. It's better than drawing the half the distance to the goal penalty.
8-yard penalty, or 8-yard run there by Pettit.
He did. He landed right on top of him and immediately got up and was like, hey, man, my bad.
So Pettit will get the first down. So now it's going to be first and goal for Round Valley.
First and goal with 5:18 left in the game.
Clock running. Round Valley up 30-0 over Safford. Here on homecoming weekend here in Round Valley.
Royalty Court. Please head down after the game to the 50-yard line.
Oh, Royalty. I can't hear. I do have headphones on, to be fair. I was trying to listen to Wes. And
Oh, we got a college score.
Before the snap, false start, 52. First down.
So while they're enforcing that procedure, we've got a college score. Tempe Normal up 13-9 against Utah.
Really?
Yeah.
So, they just called a false start on the center.
Probably
Maybe shifted a little bit.
Probably a false snap penalty.
Yeah.
Would be my guess. He probably adjusted the ball. Simulated the snap.
Yeah.
Case
Finch going to keep it, and he's going to get hit and dropped at about the 7. So second and goal from the 7.
4 minutes, 20 and counting down here in this Molly Butler Lodge fourth quarter. I say let's get this thing brought home and let's go get some steak.
I wish.
Let's
I
go
know.
get some mud pie.
You know what? I'll give that one to you tonight, Steven. I've been mean to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Mud pie does sound delicious. Almost as delicious as fruits of the forest.
Pettit's fighting. He's going to get down to about the 2 or 3, and the brownie a la mode is also another good choice.
Ooh.
And more flags. What is going on down there?
There's about 4 of them just came
Well,
in.
somebody pulled Pettit's helmet off, so now he's going to have to come out for a play.
Do they have to if somebody pulls it off like that?
Well, that really depends on the official and how the helmet come off, I would guess.
Oh, yeah. He grabbed the full-on face mask and ripped it off. So then Round Valley's number 19 pulled him off of him, and then Safford
After the
gave
play,
him a shot.
unsportsmanlike number 12. First down.
I'll be honest with you. The initial man, that looked like grounds for ejection to me.
So half the distance will take Round Valley down to the 1 yard line. So it'll be second and goal from the 1. Because you get
Repeat second down.
so you get half the distance for the face mask, and then you get half of that distance for the unsportsmanlike.
And Pettit walks in.
Yeah, that
I know it's broken, but I just wanted to give Trail Riders some love. Show them on the screen. Well done, Gavin Pettit. Some tough running.
and some unfortunate activity from the defense on that
Yeah, hate to see it.
to set that up.
I mean, it's just frustration.
It is, and well,
2 of them didn't count. Basically, were 1 yard penalties.
oh, no good.
So, yeah, that
That
snap bounced off the ground. He gathered it up, still got it down, but it wasn't a great hold. So I'm not going to hold that one against him.
Oh, no. When you have a bounce snap, that
Yeah.
really messes with everything
The timing.
you're doing. Yeah.
That is a timing operation, that PAT.
I mean,
I'm going to watch it again just to make sure that's kind of what I saw, but
Now here's something.
it didn't quite bounce, but it was so low you kind of had to drag it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so we focused on the defense and all the extracurriculars, but I do want to point something out. Number 8 for Safford, right? After the kick, goes over, shakes hands with the Round Valley player. They kind of hug it out.
Yeah.
Great job.
It's not the entire
That
team.
you like to see.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah,
You know, and it's one of those things, you get caught up in the emotion of the game. You know, they are young kids. We forget about that sometimes, you know, and so.
well, and, you know, you're coached to play angry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is a thing.
Yep.
You're not out there to make friends. At least between the whistles, anyway. All right, so Cochran's getting ready to kick from just behind the 40. Kick is up.
That was a nice booming
It's going to be
kick.
fielded from the 15. He's got a crease, and he will get out to about the 40 is where he will end up. I didn't get a number. I think that was 8, but I'm not sure.
Cochran on the tackle.
Of course. Who else would it be?
Well, you know, you kick it, and then you tackle the guy who catches it, and it's a good night. 3:29 left.
That was number 8 who fielded it for the Bull. No, 0.
Oh, it's 0.
It was 0. Looked
Okay.
like an 8. It was a 0.
So Round Valley's up 36-0 with 3:20. Well, the clock is running now, so running clock.
Should it be running already?
Yeah, it's 36. They changed it.
Yeah, but it's change of possession.
But the point differential,
Yeah.
36? I thought it
They
was 45. Did they change it?
they changed it.
35.
From the shotgun, high snap to number 3. He's looking to the left, passes up.
Oh, just off the hands of the intended receiver, number 0 from Safford. Coach is all pointing, saying, hey, cover that guy.
Please.
Brody Finch with pressure, putting some pressure on the quarterback there.
Yeah, it's funny watching the coaches because they're telling the DBs, hey, no white jerseys out here by themselves. So, Safford coming up to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 from about the 41-yard line.
Have some young guys out there. Marcus Mortenson's out there.
0 with it, 0 with the lead blocker. Gets past one, gets past another.
Still going. He gets inside the 30. Little concerned about a block I saw, but you know what? I guess they're just going to let it go.
They are just winding the clock. They are on a running clock.
Yeah. So Safford will get inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Not quite in red zone territory. As we count down to the 2-minute warning we don't get. Safford under center. He's looking for the quick throw on the screen. 0's going to cross the 30, get to the 25. He's going to battle across the 20 to about the 18. Clock continues to run. Safford now threatening inside the red zone. Helmet comes off. Are they going to make him go out of play, or will he be able to continue?
Ref is talking to him.
Nope, he's got to go out. Helmet comes off. He's got to go out.
He's probably tired. He's probably like, Coach is going to make me go again. I don't want to.
Looks like 31 is coming out. So did they break the huddle with too many players?
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
They only had 10 people on the field for that play.
Oh.
Yeah, 8's going to get inside the 10.
56 caught somebody standing outside the pile and woke him up.
They played that one with 10 men. I don't think 31 was supposed to come out.
Yeah, because they're sending 2 in, and I bet one goes out.
Yeah, I think 0 was. They thought he was staying in, but he came off because of the helmet.
Well, not a bad play for only 10 players.
Yeah. Oh. And then the wide receiver on that side never moved. The ball snapped, he never even moved. He just stood there the whole time.
So we're at 20 seconds. Clock continues to run. Safford threatening, under pressure, and he'll be sacked at the 25-yard line.
Should wrap up the game.
Yep, that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Cole Tom on the
Did
sack.
they just call a timeout?
And Marcus.
Yeah, they stopped the clock with 8 seconds.
Safford.
Yeah, Safford calls timeout. They want to get one more play.
Trying to take a little pride home on the bus with them, I
suppose. They want to put some points up, right? I mean,
yeah.
they've got to get at least a moral victory here. Nobody wants to be shut out, so.
You know, Robbie, not handling adversity well, I would say they handled it pretty well for the first 3 quarters because they were constantly behind.
Yeah, I don't know that. I mean, this is pretty indicative of what happens when our opponents get behind. They just, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm sure a lot of it's frustration, though. Ow.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, keep it clean, PG. Here's your clipboard. There it is in the end zone. It's caught, and it's good. So Safford will score with 3 seconds left. So we will have a kickoff. So now Safford's going to line up for a PAT, or no, they are going to go for a PAT.
Kick it.
Interview questions.
That's
What's your favorite color?
If you're a Disney princess, who would you be?
Yeah, we don't have to pretend.
Jasmine, it's not even a question.
Yeah, no.
Not going to advance that one.
Yeah.
It is high school.
And it's easier to say who wasn't there to block it than who did block it. I mean,
Yeah, to be fair, could have annihilated that kicker. We did not.
Yeah.
Just a little bump.
I think 7 guys were there ready for the block.
Well, 36-6 with 3 seconds left here on Homecoming Friday night. First home game in the Dome after all of the shenanigans brought to us by 3 inches of rain, 2 months ago?
In about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I had the same situation in my garage that the Dome had, thanks to recent construction on my street. But I'm not bitter. I'm not going to go into that.
Now here's the question. They can kick it onside with 3 seconds to go.
I don't think so. You know, if they're smart, they kick it out of bounds. But I don't think they want Round Valley to have a chance to run a play. So they might just go right up the middle.
Yeah. The one about to catch it.
Clock expires. Yeah, like Wes said, 36-6, Round Valley victorious at homecoming. So good job, Elks. As everybody lines up, shake hands. Number 41 for Safford jumping out there early, wanting to shake everybody's hands. Here comes the rest of the team now.
Appreciate the Bulldogs. And swarming the field, going to the 50. We're going to sing the fight song.
Oh,
Oh,
no. So now we got to separate the players because
After the fight song. Homecoming royalty to the 50-yard line after the fight song.
Oh.
so looks like the coaches are getting chippy with each other. Players. What is it? Why? I mean, come on. Really?
yeah, I don't know what is going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Round
Oh,
Once again, all homecoming royalty to the 50-yard line.
so members of the coaching staffs definitely exchanging pleasantries.
I would say they were defending their players. The Safford players kept coming on. They had a discussion, and the Safford players kept John towards our coaches and pointing fingers at him.
Yeah, so head coach for Safford, Coach Alba and Coach Hamlin are down there talking to the head coach for Safford. But I don't know what's going on. I'm sure cooler heads will prevail. Tensions are going to run high in a game like that. I get it, but there's still a level of professionalism, especially from the coaching staffs, that needs to be maintained. So I'm sure there'll be conversations later on to address whatever issues may or may not have come up or developed. We don't know. We won't know. But definitely Round Valley students out there celebrating. So let's talk football. Let's talk about postgame.
I mean, domination from start to finish.
Yep.
I mean, that's what it was. What, 7 turnovers or was it 8 at the end?
7 turnovers.
I mean, that was the key to victory. I
Yeah.
mean, you called it. Yeah.
Create them, and you can't have them. We had one pick early in the second half. We threw a pick after going up 21-0. The next possession we threw a pick down here. That was it. 8 turnovers to 1. Can't do much better than that. You know, 249 yards rushing, 95 yards passing. You know, and I think our rushing yards could have been bigger, and we just decided, last series of Cochran that Luker was in at quarterback. We were trying to work on some passing game stuff and throw on the ball more than we normally would have in that situation. So.
Well, in a game like this, you want to take the opportunity to maybe work on some things.
Yep.
Because, I don't want this to come out the wrong way, but if there's things you want to work on,
You work on
this is the time to do it.
Yeah, you work on it when you're up big.
Yeah, I mean, you get a chance to work some of the younger players, put them in some real-life game situations, maybe try some different things, get some different looks, because, this is the best time to do it. Yes, that can be a little offensive to some, but, that's football. I mean, football's a game of domination, right? Whether you're on the receiving end or you're dishing it out, nobody wants to be dominated, but it happens. I mean, that's the nature of the game. That's why it's played. That's why it's enjoyed. That's why the fans come, is because they want to see that. So reacting to it negatively or with extracurriculars, you kind of wonder, well, is there not, are you not mentally prepared for that?
Yeah.
I guess is the question.
Yeah.
And you just hate to see it because it takes away, now there's always going to be this conversation. Well, it was a great game, but what happened afterwards? What was going on?
Yeah.
Because now inquiring minds want to know. And that shouldn't be what the game is about.
Exactly.
That shouldn't be what the conversation is about. So
you have a lot of connection. Alba coached at Safford. He was head coach at Safford for a few years. And you also had Coach Cochran, or Mr. Cochran, is from Safford.
Oh, there you go.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ties between the two communities.
Yeah, so,
a lot of
I mean, so I've seen that, them standing, visiting with
After the
coaches
fact.
and getting things worked out right now. I mean, you got, but yeah, let's talk football. I mean, Round Valley, they did everything they wanted to do.
Please be safe on your way home. Make good choices. We'll see you next time.
So we're going to wait and see if Wes can pick up some interviews.
No promises, but we will stay hopeful.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to tell because with everything else, I don't.
Yeah.
So as far as playoff picture, we needed this one.
Yeah, we were 16 in the rankings, came out this week. This will move us up a little,
It has to. Safford was ahead of us.
Yeah. And so we just need to keep winning. We should win these next two games. We've got Ganado and Fountain Hills coming up. Those should be wins, and wins count. It doesn't matter who you play. They help. The win-loss record is a big part of the rankings, even a little bit more than strength of schedule. And
so looking ahead, we've got Ganado, Fountain Hills. Last game of the regular season is with Blue Ridge.
Right here.
Is it here?
Yes, November 1st, right here.
Do we travel to Fountain Hills, or
No.
are we here?
Nope.
Home.
We've got
Home. Ganado away.
the 2 home games.
Then
and
two
then two home
games.
games in the regular season.
Yep.
So once it gets cold, we're going to stay right here in the dome, which I appreciate because I got to do the broadcast in shorts.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's been getting a little nippy at nights. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I sure have.
Yeah, we turned all the window fans off, but we still keep them open. Just because, we like to sleep cold in the Muth household.
Yes.
But, I'm kind of thankful because my wife has this thing about fans. And you have to – the best way for her to get a good night's sleep is to have hurricane force winds surrounding the bed. So we get, the big 18-inch, 2 of them pointing at the bed, window fans. I mean, it's a
situation.
You could.
Is she from Florida by chance? Hurricane Alley? Where's she from?
Central Texas. So
I
the
mean,
humidity
that's tornado
things,
country, right?
Yeah, it is. And, it's hot and muggy. And
Yeah.
so she likes that wind blowing on her constantly. She hates it when the wind blows, but then when she sleeps, she likes to have the wind in her face. So, yeah, there's that. And I'm sure she's going to love me talking about that while we're waiting for interviews.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to grab some homecoming royalty. Looks like he's got at least one. Yeah, looks like Wes is getting ready to do some post-game interviews of some homecoming royalty.
It's just pure pandalurium down there on the field.
It's, I vainly thought, hey, we're going to get out of here a little early tonight. Not vainly. I'm not even picking the right words. That doesn't even make sense.
No.
I'm a foolish man who broke literally everything he could on the stream tonight.
But you
Wes is going to have
recovered
fun
well.
trying to sort this computer out later.
But
I have toggled enough toggles that it may never toggle again.
But you recovered well, so
It came together. I still feel bad for the Treadmasters Tire and Lube first quarter. Didn't get a lot of action.
yeah. But technically, we could chalk it up to first game jitters in the dome, right?
Yes. I mean,
So. Okay, so
Check from the field. Check from the field. I'm getting a thumbs up. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Farmers Insurance. Agent Jaron Burnham. I'm here with some of the homecoming royalty. Some of them are still getting talked to right now, so we're going to start after it right now. We're going to talk to some of our homecoming royalty court. I'm here with Tori Slade and Jesus Leon, our freshman royalty court members. Jesus, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Nobody ever asked me questions. Thank you for asking me a question. That's very nice. That's very nice. Tori, how's this week been? Your first homecoming in high school. How's Spirit Week been? Tell us maybe a highlight or two of what Spirit Week's been for you.
My highlight was probably the pep assembly. It was really fun, and getting called out was cool, and seeing who else won.
Okay, so I know Mr. Tucker got a pie to the face. What else happened at the pep assembly?
The dance team danced, and they were really good.
The dance team danced. Now, there used to be it's not Powder Puff. It's, what's the boys' volleyball game called? Peach Fuzz. Was there a Peach Fuzz game this year?
Yes.
And how'd it go?
The sophomores won.
Sophomores won the Peach Fuzz. Jesus, tell us a little bit about you as a freshman. How's high school been? What are you involved in high school? Just a little bit, just a dip inside, just a little bit of Jesus Leon.
It's been pretty fun. I wasn't expecting to get chosen for this, and then it's pretty surprising that a lot of people picked me, And then freshman's been pretty easy. Freshman year, not really doing much, and all the work's pretty easy.
Okay.
Nothing too hard.
So surprising you feel like that you got chosen. What is the reason why you think that Tori got chosen as the freshman representative for homecoming? What's something that makes her the person she is?
Oh, everyone's favorite, definitely.
Oh, shoot, and how much did that cost? No, I'm just kidding. Everyone's favorite. How about Jesus? Tell us, why do you think Jesus got chosen? Because he feels like, why me, right?
He's just like kind of one of those kids that everyone thinks is funny and cool, and yeah.
and yeah.
Oh, ruggedly handsome, dashing. I don't have hair, so I'm jealous already is the problem, right? But so tell us, what are you involved in? Are you involved in extracurriculars, any clubs? What do you do outside of your classes at the high school?
Well, I do donate sometimes to the food bank. I go to church a lot, and I play a lot of soccer. I try to practice multiple sports because I want to be good at sports before I leave high school. So yeah, that's really it.
So soccer in the fall. What are you going to be doing in the winter?
Basketball, definitely.
Right into basketball. Open gym started this week, right? Coach Poston was posting. That happened. That tryouts are on their way. We're doing open gym. So before you know it, basketball season's here, right? Are you excited?
Oh, I'm absolutely excited. I hope I make the team, honestly.
Right on, guys. Round ball coming in December, usually the second weekend, I think, in December, but tons of basketball here in Round Valley, so I'm sure Jesus is stoked for that. Tori, just a little bit about you. Tell us who is Tori in high school? What do you get up to?
I've been playing volleyball, and I'm also going to play softball, and that's pretty much all I do. But we've been doing pretty good in volleyball, so.
All right. Enjoying this. I was talking to Coach Hamblin, and I'm like, oh, so senior night, when are we doing that? She's like, we actually don't have any seniors. So a lot of growing, a lot of building you guys are doing as a team. So how exciting to be a freshman. What's been maybe your favorite game or a highlight of volleyball this year?
I don't know. Probably like getting to know all the girls on the team and like building that relationship. It's probably my favorite part.
Right on. Teamwork makes the dream work, having fun with volleyball. Ladies and gentlemen, your freshman royalty, Tori and Jesus. Thanks for coming, guys. All right, with an eye roll, I'd like to welcome the Duke and Duchess. She is I have never seen somebody so excited to be interviewed in my entire life. Olivia Biggs, why are you so excited to be interviewed right now?
I'm not.
She's not. She's like, what questions are you going to ask? Why are you asking me questions? This is very tough. Let's talk about Spirit Week. What was your favorite part of Spirit Week this week?
Tuesday.
And what was Check Tuesday? Special teams, special plays, special players? No, what was Tuesday?
Anything but a backpack.
Anything but a backpack. And what did you bring that was not a backpack?
Oh, I brought a backpack, but
That doesn't make any sense. I don't think you didn't understand the assignment, Olivia. That's not how it works.
well, I know I didn't, but other people brought stuff and it was fun.
Okay, so what was the coolest thing that somebody else brought that wasn't a backpack?
A shopping cart.
Legit shopping cart. Did they borrow it from Safeway or what was this?
Yeah, there was legit shopping carts. I don't know where they got them from, but
I like it. Okay, so what other Spirit Days were there? There was nothing but a backpack. What was Wednesday?
decades. No, it was. I don't know.
Wasn't that the Dress Differently Day? Like the seniors were senior citizens, right? And it got like younger as it went. So any highlights? Anybody that you saw at the high school that you were like, they nailed it? Because wasn't sophomores, I think, were toddlers. So who absolutely nailed it?
Sydney Finch.
And what did Sid do? She was a senior?
Yeah.
How did
She dressed like an old lady.
Nailed it as a senior citizen. All right, Marcus, tell us a little bit about yourself in high school. What do you do? What do you enjoy? What makes high school for you?
Well, the biggest accomplishment I have done this year is that, as far as you guys have heard previously, I am the president of the drama club, and I am managing that basically daily, and pretty fun. And other than that, I partake in Spanish Honor Society, along with National Honor Society as well.
Right on. Have they chosen a play for drama this year? What are you guys going to be performing later this year?
So at the end of this month, we are planning on performing a murder mystery called Acting Can Be Murder.
Acting Can Be Murder, so into this month, so near Halloween at the auditorium?
Yes, it is.
All right, you're going to want to check that out. A murder mystery, ladies and gentlemen. Acting Can Be Murder at the auditorium, the drama club bringing that on. Olivia, how about you? What do you do in high school? What, outside of classes and Spanish and English and the things you have to do, what makes high school fun for you?
I do cross country and track.
Legit cross country. What's been the funnest location that you guys have gone to since you've ran for Round Valley?
The Valley meets.
The Valley meets?
Night meet.
The night meet, why?
Because it's not as hot.
So it's in the valley, but not like 110 degrees?
Well, it's still that hot, but like it doesn't feel that hot because the sun isn't up, you know?
That's fair. That's fair. Now, how long is a cross-country track normally miles-wise?
3.1 miles.
It's always a 5K? Every time it's a 5K?
Yeah.
Right on. Anything else? Oh, I know. If you were a donut, what kind of donut? No, she was asking for questions, and I told her that one. But if you were a donut, what kind of donut would you be and why?
Chocolate, because they're good.
Chocolate, because they're good. Marcus, if you were a donut, what kind of donut would you be and why?
I'm not exactly sure if it exists or not, but like a mint donut, because A, it's pretty unique as far as I know, and B, I like mint chocolate.
So if there's not a mint donut, let's get after it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcus and Olivia, thanks for being good sports. You're Duke and Duchess. All right, I'm going to see if I can round somebody else up right now. Let's see what we got. Cade. Can we get Cade and Holly? Because I see Cade. All right, we're going to go Prince and Princess now as we continue on the path of our homecoming royalty interview extravaganza. Cade, you're known upstairs as the judge. Tell us how you think about that.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not the judge, that's for sure.
Not the judge. Dad's the judge, if you didn't know what's up. But that's what Howdy calls you on the basketball court, is always the judge. So I don't know what we do about that. Holly, if you could give Cade a nickname right now that's not the judge, what would it be?
Fire Master.
The Fire Master. We may use that in the next one right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, your Prince and Princess, talk to us about your highlight of Spirit Week this week. Cade, what was the coolest part, funnest part? What did you enjoy?
Peach Fuzz and Powder Puff.
Were you on the Peach Fuzz team?
Yeah.
Are you a sophomore?
Nope.
Because the sophomores won, right?
Yeah, we got our butts kicked.
Oh, shoot. Holly, how about you? What has been the funnest part of Spirit Week for you?
Probably watching them, but it was really bad because they lost, so I got really mad. But, it's okay.
All right, so let's go to the game. Cade, talk to us about on the field. Did you have a favorite play, favorite series? What made today fun as the Elks win against the Bulldogs 36-6?
I liked how our defense stepped up and had 7 turnovers against the Bulldogs, so that was pretty good.
Defense did work. Again, 36-6. The Bulldogs scoreless until 3 seconds left in the ball game, able to sneak one in for 6 points, but 36-6, so a big win for the Round Valley Elks. Holly, what was your favorite part of the game? Did you enjoy the game tonight? Was it half? What was it that was funnest for you?
It was fun being in the student section and screaming. Yeah.
Screaming is fun. You've heard it here. All right, one last thing. What makes you you? So high school, what do you do outside the football field, outside of trying to become a judge? Apparently, no, I'm just kidding. What do you enjoy in high school?
Hanging out with friends and building connections with people.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Again, it's all about the friends. Holly, how about you? What is high school for you?
Choir.
Choir is life, as Danny Diaz would not say, actually, because he says something else. But choir, all the choirs, one of the choirs, which one specifically?
Madrigal choir. Yeah.
So Holly sang the national anthem for us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, your prince and princess, Cade and Holly. Thank you, guys. All right, who do we got next? I think I see Brody Finch. Let's go, King and Queen. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're doing this in all the wrong order right now, but that's okay. Joined by the King and Queen. Tell me right now, Brody Finch, what makes her the queen of Round Valley High School right now? Why did people vote for this lovely young lady?
She's a ton of school spirit. She has this talent for soccer, and I think just people love her in general.
People love her in general. I like it. Christine, tell us about Brody. What makes him the homecoming king?
He's respectful to other people. He shows kindness to others, and he's always there to support others.
Loving it. So soccer, the Lady Elks winning against the Bulldogs yesterday. Tell us about that. Went fun for senior night, right?
Yes, it very was.
Did you have a favorite game, favorite play, favorite goal? Was there anything cool that happened last night that you liked the most?
When I got my senior baskets, it was like the most prideful thing in my life because it meant like my whole team actually cared about me and that kind of stuff.
Oh, once again, teamwork makes the dream work. We're just going to make that the theme for tonight. Brody, outside of football, outside of school, what makes high school enjoyable for you? What are you involved in?
I'm involved in like FBLA, Elks Inc., NHS. But I think what makes high school enjoyable is like the people you spend it with, and like all of my friends who like have been there throughout the years and who helped me through all of the things.
Christine, how about you? What is high school to you? What is the best part of being around Valley Elk?
To me, I think it is to help others and to show kindness around other people and to support people that need the help the most.
I like it. Brody, here on the field tonight, favorite play of the game, favorite series, favorite player, play, anything? What made tonight so fun?
All of the turnovers that we had on defense was really incredible. I think they said we had 6, and being in on the blocked field goal attempt.
Right on. How about you, Christine? Was there a favorite play, favorite part of the football game that you enjoyed the most this evening?
When they scored the touchdowns.
All the touchdowns. There was a lot of Trail Riders touchdowns tonight. Going to the dance tomorrow night, what are you going to be requesting the DJ play? What is your jam that's going to put you on the dance floor to scream like a little girl? Brody Finch.
Ooh, there's so many. I'm going to say Hot to Go. That's a good one.
So I finally got it teed up for the chorus of Hot to Go because the student sections wanted me to play it, but there was never a good break to do it. So I promised student section I will play Hot to Go. It's ready, but it just wasn't Hot to Go tonight, apparently. Christine, how about you? What is your jam that you're going to make the DJ play tomorrow night?
A country called Cowgirls.
A country song called Cowgirls. Country your favorite genre?
Yes, sir.
What is that your favorite song, period?
No, sometimes it just depends on my mood also.
I like it. That's absolutely true for me. Ladies and gentlemen, your king and queen, Brody Finch and Christine Reynolds. Thank you so much. Congratulations. All right, who else do we got? I see Brody over there. Let's get Brody Crick over here. This is your sophomore representatives coming into view right now as the herd thins out a little bit, going to the after party at the lodge. I'm joined now by Kyler Penrod and Brody Crick, your sophomore representatives for homecoming. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
A little bit left. I understand that. I'm not going to have a voice tomorrow either, actually. How you doing?
I'm good.
All right. We're just going to get right to it. Brody Crick, I don't know if you can have just one, but highlight of the game this evening.
Like, defense played amazing. I don't have particularly any singular play, but I think we had a good game.
I love that that's been the thing that everybody has talked about as I've asked all the players is it's been defense, 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 absolutely defense the entire time. How about you? Was there a play, a series, something you really enjoyed him doing? What was your favorite part of the game tonight?
Probably His touchdown.
His touchdown. I like it. So I'm going to sneak over here because I feel super bad for Brody right now. So tell us about high school. What makes Brody the person that they voted for as the sophomore class representative?
He's super nice and athletic, and he's just a good person.
All right, and Brody, in 3 words or less, if you can manage, what makes this fine young lady right here the representative choice for the sophomore class?
She is super nice and beautiful, and yeah, everyone likes her.
I just think he's really emotional. He's just caught up. He's just a very emotional moment right now. So tell us what makes you for high school. What do you enjoy doing? Activities, clubs? Is there anything that you really enjoy doing at the high school?
My favorite things are sports.
Which sports in particular?
Volleyball and softball.
Right on. Softball, I can't wait. I always love the spring. It's either snowing or windy like crazy town is what it is in the spring, but we take it, and I love it. Was there a highlight for you of Spirit Week this week? Was there a day, the bonfire, the dance tomorrow? What is your favorite part of homecoming?
Probably the pep assembly.
And what about the pep assembly? I heard sophomores won Peach Fuzz, right? So that's obviously bomb, but what else?
I just like the energy and like how the school comes together for it.
Right on. Well, thanks for being a good sport, Brody. I didn't know you didn't have a voice, or I wouldn't have made you come up. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyler and Brody, thank you so much. All right, who else we got? Oh, I'm looking at my list, and I'm not sure. I don't think we've talked to Case. Do we have anybody else? They might have bailed on us because we've taken a year and a half. I think this might be it. Are you guys the last group? I think you might be. You got the juniors. I think that's it. Yes. All right. Last but not least, dare I say saving the best for last, maybe. I'm joined by Jenna and Case. How are you guys doing tonight?
Great.
How about you?
Awesome.
Awesome and great. All right. I didn't know you're from the Netherlands, right? Did I read that right? Okay. Did you have any family watching the stream tonight? Is anybody watching you tonight?
No, it's really late in the Netherlands. There's like 9-hour time difference. So it's like 4 in the morning there.
So they're just getting ready to start their Saturday right now.
Yeah, they're out. They are, and then they'll probably watch it back or something, and I'll show them a clip or something.
All right. So who do you want to give a shout out to as we wrap up the live stream here? Who do you want to give some love to 9 hours time zone away in the Netherlands?
I want to shout out to my dad and my mom, of course. I really love her. I miss her sometimes. Yeah. It's been a while, but she's probably going to come visit.
All right. The absolute coolest thing about mom and dad, number one thing that you love about them?
They let me do this year, and they support me with all my decisions.
Oh, mom and dad, the rock stars right here. All right, Jenna, how about you? What's been your favorite part of Homecoming Spirit Week this week?
Just hanging out with my friends and going to events. It's really great.
Has there been an event or a day with a dress-ups or anything but a backpack? Is there anything that was the funnest for you this week?
Definitely anything but a backpack. People brought hilarious stuff. My best friend, she brought a tire. It was so funny.
She brought a tire, a spare tire to bring it.
Like a super, what are they called? I can't believe I'm forgetting the word. But like the big tires. Her dad drives big trucks and yeah.
Case, how about you? Was there a highlight of the week for you for Homecoming?
Until now, I really like the bonfire and just standing on the car, and yeah, just the vibes are really good. And I really like Mr. Pena. He dressed out really good. It was really funny.
He always does. He goes hard no matter what year it is. He's the goldest and the blackest person that I think we know. Like, he will spirit. He's wearing antlers right now. If you've seen him, not etched into his hair, he's got antlers. So how does this differ from high school back home? Is there Spirit Week, is there homecoming, or is this completely foreign, pun intended, to you?
It's my first homecoming. We do have some dances, but it's really different. And I don't know. I feel like the school spirit's really much better here, just because we don't have any sports with the school. We have it separate with clubs and stuff. So I feel like it's really much better here, the school spirit.
Okay. All right, one last question. I'll let you guys out of here. You guys were nominated by your peers, voted on, and you guys are the winners. Why? Why did people vote for Jenna? What makes her the junior class representative? Case? What makes her that person?
To be honest, I don't really know. I had to ask her name when we were standing over there.
No. Okay. Well, we'll give you that. You to come from halfway across the world, but hey, I hope you get to know her a little bit. But Jenna, how about Case? Have you met Case before today?
Today was the first time we ever met, so I don't know. But
all right.
I think he's really nice and great.
Thanks.
Well, let us know in the chat what makes these people right here, your junior representatives, what makes them so awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, your junior representatives, Jenna and Case. Congratulations on them. Oh, Case, really quick. favorite play of the game from the field that you got to see, you in, out, sideways? What made tonight so fun?
I think it was Jeffrey's touchdown. But it was a perfect pass from Connor and Jeffrey just running up the field.
It doesn't matter if it's offense or defense. Jeffrey Cochran, just super fun to watch either way. Jenna, how about you? Was our favorite play tonight for you?
It's so hard. So many people did really good on our team. I couldn't pick one.
Everybody is the Elks win 36-6. That's going to do us from down here on the field. We're going to go back up as we wrap up the live stream you've been watching. Let's go Elks.
Thanks, Wes. Hey, that was fun. Oh, kids say the darndest things, don't they?
Oh, man, I tell you what. That was a show once, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah.
At least a mini-series, something enjoyable.
To be honest, I don't know if there's anything that we left uncovered. I think Round Valley needed this game, both for confidence coming into the future. Next week, it's going to be hard for them to stay focused, I think, given our opponent. Who knows? I mean, you're going up north, anything can happen up there. So,
Yeah, but we just got to show up and play. You know, we can't let my biggest thing games like next week is come out clean, healthy.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully the games go quick, and the opponent's records are suggesting that they might be easier games, which honestly could help us in the long run. We got some nagging injuries here and there that it might be nice to sit some guys and get a little rest. Unfortunately, the week after is the Fountain Hills game. Looks like they're struggling a little bit on their season as well. So, I don't know. We will see next week with the Ganado Hornets. After that, Fountain Hills. And then the big test with Blue Ridge.
Yep.
Yeah, Blue Ridge is going to be a key game going into the playoffs. And Blue Ridge is on their ascendancy right now, so I think that's going to be, you could probably call that the game of the season.
Yeah.
I think.
Very, very likely could be a game for the region title.
Yeah, now the way things are shaping up, I guess we'll have to see what this game does for our ranking, but is there any way that if we win out, that we could land a home game?
I don't think so.
I feel like it's a very outside shot, but maybe.
Yeah, it'd be, I think, very outside because there's just so many teams, one loss or no loss ahead of us.
Yeah.
That there's 10 teams in that area, so would be really hard to get up in the top 8.
Yeah, especially the next 2 games are not going to help us out with PowerPoints. Strength of schedule. My goodness, I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with that one. Early on in the season, definitely to our advantage, but now we get hopefully a little bit of reset time. Iron some things out and start peaking right here towards playoff football.
Yes.
Well, and hopefully the next 2 weeks will give us the opportunity to, 1, provide reps for some of the younger players, and 2, provide rest for some of the key players who have been banged up thus far. I mean, we've got some guys that are playing – they're a little beat up, banged up. Hopefully they get some well-deserved rest. Of course, no player likes to sit, but, you have to be thinking long-term, not short-term. How outstanding you played against Ganado is not going to make a difference at state. It's how well you play rested against Blue Ridge, knowing that, they're banged up. They don't have a very easy schedule for the next 2 weeks, I don't believe. So
no, they've got Sholo coming up, and they had Payson tonight.
Yeah.
So.
And Sholo's going to give them a game. Just because Sholo's struggling a little bit, that Sholo Blue Ridge game is always a good game.
Yeah.
Always a good game.
10 miles.
That's a pride fight.
Yeah, 10 miles apart, that is a tough tough game.
So, yeah, guys, great game tonight. Yeah, there was some extracurriculars there at the end, but that should not overshadow Round Valley's performance tonight. I don't think that reflects on them in any way, shape, or form. Nothing against the Bulldogs. They came out, they represented, they did the best they could do with the resources they had. They just had some, you can't win a football game with 7 turnovers.
No,
That's
and
just a
unfortunately,
hard thing to do.
mean, they were coming into a perfect storm of homecoming, back in the dome. There was a lot of energy in this dome tonight.
Yeah. And
that was a tough situation.
And on the team side, we were ticked after last week. We felt like the players felt like they let themselves down, and they wanted redemption tonight. I wouldn't have wanted to be anybody playing us tonight.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to about do it for us tonight. Again, hey, Let's Go Elks family, the herd. We are getting so close to that 2,000 subscriber mark. So if you haven't yet, think about dropping the subscribe for us. We'd appreciate it. Huge shout out to all of our sponsors. Enjoyed the post game with you, fine gentlemen. Thank you again to Farmers Insurance, Jaron Burnham, the agent. I think that's going to do it for us here in the Dome. Excited to be back. 1 more away game and then 2 straight here in the Dome. Looking forward to it. Thanks again, Stephen Pena. Any parting words?
Go Elks.
Go Elks. Dan Muth.
Go Elks, go Tigers, go Aggies.
Oh, my goodness.
Go Devils.
And go Devils. That's right.
Bear
down. Sorry, I can't hear. There's something wrong with my
I can't
something.
hear it either. There's something
Yeah.
confusion.
I think he has a hiccup fit going on.
Bear down.
Okay. Anyways, that's going to do it for us here. We had a good time. Thanks for joining us tonight. We know you could have done anything. We're glad you spent some time with us, and we appreciate you. You guys have a great night. Make good choices. See you next week.